What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the City Light Project YouTube channel for yet another live fight companion. Shout out to everyone who joined us earlier today for One Championship Friday Fights 22. I thought it was going to be late for this one, but look, we are starting right on time. Right away, we're starting with the prelims, and we're going to be streaming and covering this Eris event throughout the entire card. Eris 16, their last big card before they take an extended summer break and then return in the fall. Again, the production value that goes into this broadcast, to this show, both live and on UFC Fight Pass, is second to none. Let me know in the poll question what your favorite regional show is, and take that all in. Production value, the fighters themselves, the roster, accessibility. Is it on Fight Pass? Is it on YouTube? That's how I want you to answer that poll question, and let me know if your favorite regional promotion is not listed. We're totally interactive, so get your comments in the live chat, and we'll highlight the first two fighters, which looks to be Kenzo Soares Silva against Joffrey Hulton. So we'll get that teed up here in just a moment. Efrain Escudero is still fighting, ladies and gentlemen, and he is in the main event. Funny enough, I just rewatched the Ultimate Fighter season, what was it, season 8, I think, when it was Mir versus Nogueira. Efrain Escudero, that was his coming out party to the UFC. Looks like Mrs. I'm the Best is going up to flyweight. Yeah, that's what Ben was saying in the live chat in the last stream. What's up, JL? One of our exclusive members. OG Gaming Cartel. What's going up? What's going on? OG Gaming Cartel is also in the chat. Grasso beats Valentina again in September. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for the rematch. I'm excited to see if Valentina fucks up again. And Alexa Grasso's a treat to watch. Now it's time for Gordon to get his fight booked main card worthy. On a fight night, he is main card worthy. Again, I want him to heal up. You want to see him back so quickly. I want him to heal up. If he was so banged up, the UFC had to pull him out of a fight. Like, let's give him some time, man. Let's give him some time. Minimum 6 months, right? Minimum 6 months, in my opinion. Dude, look at this. This is a regional show. This is their 16th event. Look how amazing the production is. In-house and behind the mic. I don't think Robin Black is there today, but Veronica Hardy. Oh my God, I love Veronica Hardy. She does color and also commentary as well. But yeah, let's highlight these next two fighters. I'll update the ticker on the bottom of the screen. Again, 2 more fight streams after this one, ladies and gentlemen. That is right. It is a whole day. I believe 18 out of the 24 hours today, we will be streaming fights here on this channel. So there you go. If you're a fight junkie, much like myself, very excited to have you along for the ride. That's why we have PFL after this. And then as the nightcap, the night show here in North America, we have Ryzen 43. I will be dropping a UFC prediction video between this stream and the next one. So we might start PFL just a little late, maybe like two of the prelims in, just because I want to make sure to get that UFC prediction video out for you guys. Thanks everyone who watched the Ryzen one. Thanks everyone who watched the PFL one. I'm going to try to pump out as many as I can every week. And shout out to all the new subscribers on the channel. Vote in the poll question. Like this video. Let's set the like goal at this video. We had like over 300 likes in the last video. I don't think we're going to hit that. So let's set it at 30 likes. Let's set the like goal today, Eris 16, at 30 likes. So like this video if you haven't already. We're totally interactive. We do live play-by-play, commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat here. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I'm a definite PFL fan. The what did I say? The Professional Fighters League. The Positive Fighters League. That's what it was. I've been seeing so many. The Positive Fighters League. Are you watching Brave FC also? I'm just covering Eris right now. Brave started before I could do this, so I do like Brave, though. We've done a few Brave streams on the channel. We'll do some more of them soon. This is the last Eris show for a few months, though. They're taking the rest of the summer off, so I want to make sure to squeeze one more Eris show into the schedule. How's the Brave card been so far, Phony? The Positive Fighters League, because everyone tests positive for steroids in PFL. Look, I mean, this season, it actually hasn't been that bad. They've been putting together better cards. My issue with the PFL is like they just don't have a deep roster. Not to say that Bellator does either, but at least Bellator, like they're 5 to 10 decent fighters in most of their divisions, right? Where at least like you can switch it up a little bit. And even in Bellator, you see the same fighters fight each other quite often. In PFL, it's just like every season you're fighting the same guy, right? Nice. Chechen fighting ACA. Love ACA as well. And you know what? We got to do some ACA on this. We got to do some ACA on this channel. ACA and ACB. Obviously, ACA is a little bit better than ACB. I'm a huge fan of ACA. What's up, Chechen fighter? I'm a huge fan of Brave CF as well. Both of those really good developmental leagues. Thank you guys so much for commenting Chechen fighting, as that is your favorite regional promotion. And you know what? It is. It should be on that list as well. ACA and, you know, Brave up there as well. Yeah, man, good fighters in Brave. I love a promo where any fighter can become a millionaire at the end of the season. No, that for sure. I don't hate the PFL, but I'm gonna rip on, you know, some of their quirks. I thought the Corey Anderson saying Bellator is the best light heavyweight roster in the world. I don't think it's true. They have some decent light heavyweights at the top. I don't think it's the best one in the world. All right, let's highlight these guys quickly, folks. We have Kenzo Soares Silva. He's the minus 275 favorite. He's 21 years old, out of France. We will get to this fight play-by-play in just a moment. He last fought and he got a second round finish in Aris 11, round 1.
Let's get it on.
We got heavyweights, and yeah, that's about it. Not much on his resume. 4-2 in pro MMA by the Cage Warriors vet Joffrey Holton, plus 215. He's out of England. He's 29 years old. 3-fight win streak, 3-2 in his last 5 fights. You know, get to the play-by-play here in just a sec. Oh my goodness. No, I won't. Because Holton just knocked out Soares. 10 seconds in, first freaking punch. And the 21-year-old suffers his first loss as a pro and his first loss in MMA. Oh my goodness. Coming in at the plus 215 underdog too. Someone won some money. Oh my goodness. And we're off to a bang. Great display of respect for both these guys. I didn't even get through highlighting the fighters and boom. Out. And the referee didn't stop it right away. It was a walk-off knockout. Oh my goodness. I mean, the champ went to a decision with 49-46 with a 46-year-old Yoel Romero. Take that age away from his, you know, your argument, right? I mean, he was literally created in a lab. He is not a normal 46-year-old. And he started MMA at what, 36? Nemkov is damn good. Nemkov could compete in the UFC. Corey Anderson obviously competed in the UFC. Yoel Romero could still probably compete in the UFC. But again, saying that it's better, I don't think it's better. That was quick. And yeah, salut mes amis en France. Je parle un petit peu de français. Je comprends presque tout. Sometimes je ne peux pas parler as good anymore. I did French immersion my whole childhood and teenage years, but I haven't had anyone to talk to really in French since. So je comprends, je peux lire, mais it's hard for me to speak all the time. That will be Gordon doing that to his opponent with what knockout power? The future start bad. Yeah, because he's a prospect, eh? What a knockout it was. Joffrey Holton. I don't know why he was such a big underdog, you know, coming up from Cage Warriors. Shit, I didn't even have enough time to do anything here. We didn't really even get a full breakdown. 2 KO, TKO, 2 submissions. We'll give him 3 TKOs now. He's fought in Bellator once. It said he was in Cage Warriors, right? Cage Warriors, maybe. I thought he was in Cage Warriors. Anyways. Regardless, he had a pretty good amateur career too, going 5-3. What a way to start off this card, ladies and gentlemen. Wow. Well, that'll get you buzzing. That'll get you buzzing for some French MMA. Let's go. UL 46 and Tito calculation just might be a newborn. I want to outlive my children. 100%. Triple Chip better not pull out of the Vera and Cejudo. I don't think he will. Colby would KO below like that. What's up, Charles Barkley? Reading French is easier than speaking it. Well, I used to be fluent. It's just because I don't think in it anymore. You know what I mean? But yes, I do agree. But I used to be like 100% fluent in it when I was speaking it every day, right? When you don't use it, you lose it. Am I right? Yanis, what's going on, Yanis? I'm watching on Fight Pass, buddy. But if somebody has a spot for Yanis, it's not on streams.me either. So I'm watching on Fight Pass, buddy. Someone, if you have a place for Giannis to watch it, hook up, brother up. What's up, Giannis? Thank you so much for joining. Last check below is the most recent finish between him and Colby. He's fought twice as much as Colby, though, in the last year, hasn't he? Seeing as Colby hasn't fought at all. Colby doesn't have finishing power either, though. Colby's very much a grinding fighter. But no, Bilal's found his hands. Are we going to go into this again? Do I really have to give my whole fucking spiel again? How in the Luque fight, I went, okay, this guy's actually something. Is there any good prospects on this Eras card? Well, there's supposed to be, yeah. So this 21-year-old on screen right now who just got knocked out. Look at he was a fucking favorite going into this one. Who else in the chat or someone else in the chat was telling me, where you at, Bob? Where are you at, Bob? Bob, what are some of the prospects? Bob is from France, Charles. I know Bob has a few fighters that he told me were good prospects on this card. Yeah, that's what we're going to see. I think, honestly, though, I think Bilal will try to throw more hands in that one. I think he'll be a little bit more the aggressor. Colby will definitely be the, just like the grinder up against the cage. What happened to the main event? In one championship? Super, they just swapped spots. Super like ended up being the main event. Dun, 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 dun. All right, middleweight's next here. Okay. Foot stomps and grinded. I do respect the foot stomps though. Shout out fuck, who employed them in early UFC? I think Rashad Evans used them pretty early. Now, someone was saying some slick shit about Bilal, so I had to defend him. Désolé, je regarde sur Canal Plus. Giannis, get yourself some Canal Plus. Get yourself some UFC Fight Pass, my brother. Colby punched the crap out and even wobbled Masvidal and Usman. Yeah, look, he wobbled them. He didn't knock him out, right? That's what I'm saying. More of a and I say this with all due respect, more of a grinding type fighter. The pressure is going to be relentless, so you get tired first. What happened to the main event on this card? I haven't. Was it canceled? The broadcast didn't say anything about it. No, it's Escudero, right? Yeah, Escudero against Chamsoudinov. You let me know. Don't ask me if you have the info. If you know something happened to the card, let me know, because I haven't heard it. The broadcast was literally just highlighting the main event just moments ago. So has someone pulled out, Jay? Coming through without power like pillow hands Bilal. And you know what? And maybe that makes it exciting if they both just abandon the wrestling and just throw down for 5 rounds. No, Bilal fights are better than Advil PM at putting the audience to sleep. Colby is non-stop pace cardio American sex appeal machine. What is up, Hoggy From? I'm here and I just finished my exam and I'm so tired. Time to get food. I hope you did well in your exam. Hope you're feeling good about it. Look at that. Fernand Lopez alongside his boy Cyril Gane. Well, again, if someone can help out Giannis finding him a stream, that would be sweet. I don't think anyone can or will just stream it just for you, my man. I mean, there are nice people in this world, but I imagine they're all watching, hanging out in this live chat. But yeah, like I said, man, if you're in France, I don't know if it's even on UFC Fight Pass there, but I'm in North America and Fight Pass, like, fuck your Netflix account, fuck your Paramount account, fuck what other streaming accounts are there? HBO, fuck all those. All you need is Fight Pass. I never said it was an accomplishment. I was stating a fact. It says they canceled the fight for the title. There was no title fight on this card. I mean, not since like we started here. Like, here's some of the canceled bouts leading up to this fight, but this morning I never heard that a fight was canceled, and there wasn't supposed to be a title fight on this card. Sounds good. Luis, I can't. You're a smart guy. You're a smart guy, Louis. I can't stream the fight, man. I don't own the property. UFC Fight Pass. That's where you guys can watch it. Canal Plus as well if you're overseas. If someone has, it says a guy got suspended. Yeah, but again, I don't think that was canceled today. You know what I'm saying? Because like when I set this up last night and today, there was like the main event was these two are the main event. You even see on the poster. So maybe leading up to this event, this fight was canceled. Damien Lapilleux. Because it says that on Tapology there. But again, as of this morning, nothing has been changed around. But again, Louis, this is YouTube, buddy. You're a smart guy. You know I can't show illegal property. So we're doing play-by-play commentary, reaction, and just hanging out with you guys in the live chat. But yeah, so Lapilleux did get suspended. Again, it wasn't like yesterday. It wasn't today. So the fight card has been this fight card for, I believe, the week leading up to the fight. Backy. Okay, so here are the prospects, Charles Barkley. Oh, every promotion does that, Charles. Every promotion does that. Does this call the champions world champions? Ozanish is amazing commentary because I'm not getting Fight Pass. You should get Fight Pass. Cancel your Netflix. Cancel your Paramount. Cancel. Like I said, whatever. Like, no one needs any other streaming apps. All you need is Fight Pass. I think Ilian is getting a little ahead of himself. In what sense? I like Ilian, and I knew you were going to bring this up because he's not your type of fighter. I don't see it as arrogant as it is confident. And I watched all his pressers. I mean, obviously, there's is there even going to be a presser tonight for the fight night? I don't know, but anyways, I saw all the pressers, and he never like ripped on or trash talked Emmett, nor any of the other fighters other than Paddy Pimblett, which is funny. He just was like, he's just very confident in himself, and then he even says like, no disrespect to these guys, and he gave Emmett some praise too, which I thought was respectful and like, okay, this guy's just oozing confidence. And if you're a fighter, like, trust me, I like the Zen martial arts type, of fighter, but to be successful in this sport, you got to have an edge, and clearly it's working for him as he's undefeated. So I don't think he's getting ahead of himself. He's not the one controlling his fights, right? I mean, to a certain extent, yes, but I think he deserves to fight where he's fighting right now. I really do. And what's cool about him is he hasn't fought as good of a fighter as Emmett yet, but he has fought in guys who are very good in certain disciplines, right? So he's fought really good wrestlers. He's fought really good submission guys. He's fought pretty good strikers. And Jai Herbert's pretty much a striker only. And though that was a hard fight for him, he soundfully won that fight, in my opinion. So, no, I don't think he's getting ahead of himself. I like Ilian. Do I think he should fight for a title next? No. But I think this is a good... put it this way, if he beats Ilian, he's fighting Max next, assuming Max beats Zombie, right? That's kind of how I see it. Well, that's awesome. I appreciate it. Slow down now, brother. Did you watch Guru's video last night about why good prospects don't go on Tough anymore because of Contender Series? I haven't watched that one yet. I did see it come up, but I totally agree with him. Contender Series is where the best regional talent goes. The Ultimate Fighter just, it serves no purpose for you, because even back in the day, it still got you kind of famous, at least in the MMA world, right? because the producers focused on the drama, focused on a lot of, it was produced like a reality show. It's not anymore, right? It's not. It's in-house production. It's glorified, glorified promotional clips for the UFC. That's kind of what it is now, in my opinion. We're gonna keep watching it though, because the fights have been fun, and the fights are kind of always fun and tough with those 2-round fights. Contender Series is where it's at. Okay, we'll highlight these 2 fighters in just a sec. Ilian said he'd finish my boy Volk. I hope Alexander squashes him. And I think Alex will. He's just so determined for us. That's why he's the best. Oh, I appreciate it. Now, I liked Ilian up until he said he would finish Volk. I won't support those who go against and trash him. He's not trashing him. See, this is so funny. You do this with all the fighters. You jump ship when they, like, again, maybe that's not how you would go about fighting. And I mean, you're totally like, you could, this is your opinion, whatever. It's just funny how it's like a pattern. Like, okay, so he's confident saying that he is going to beat the champ. Like, what else do you want him to say? Actually, this is what JL wants Ilian to say. I'm a very good fighter, but Volkanovski's going to beat me. Dana, please give me the title shot so Volkanovski can beat me. No, he's not going to say that, dude. He's not going to say that, right? He's going to build himself up. He's going to promote himself. Fighting is so different than any other sport because you have to do that, right? And again, I don't think he's disrespecting Volk at all. If anything, I remember him giving him praise in those press conferences, brother. What's for lunch? I'm having leftovers. I just had some eggs. I'm skipping lunch today. Emmett lost to Cater. Don't forget. I gave it to Cater. It was a very close fight. I gave it to Cater as well. Manon Fior versus Rose Namajunas is the co-main event in Paris. Oh, I can't wait for Fior to absolutely piece up Rose Namajunas. But JL, I do think Volkanovski, if he fought Ilian Topuria, would beat him. I think Volkanovski will beat Yair. I think Volkanovski is one of the best fighters in the modern era. Fior via ground and pound, maybe round 2. And some of my arguments are bad, but man, JL just be on a whole other planet. Yeah, it can be delusional. Alexander would teach him a lesson. It's not being delusional. It's promoting yourself. It's not being delusional. It's being confident in promoting yourself. MMA on Point just did a top 10 delusional list. Those are delusional fighters. How can you say that he's being delusional yet defend Juliana Pena for the same argument? That's what I want to know. Oh, Yair has a chance for sure. I still think Volkanovski beats. I think Yair hits him with the best that Yair has, and it doesn't put Volkanovski away. And Yair goes, oh, fuck. This is going to be a 5-round banger, and then that's going to be a 5-round banger. I don't think Volk finishes him, but I don't think Yair finishes Volk either. Still saying that... Yeah, anyways. Yair versus Topuria would be great, or Max. I think Volk is the man for a while or more. Oh, yeah. I think so, too. I don't think Volk's going anywhere anytime soon. Well, I think Topuria will fight. If Topuria wins, he likely will fight the winner of Max versus Zombie, I imagine. I'll be here when I cash that Yair by finish plus 500. Dude, I hope it makes you some money. Well, I just learned that there's literally a clip button on YouTube. LOL, I could have been clipping your funny moments. It's new, actually, and I make all these videos available for clipping. I actually can turn it off if I want, but I'll keep it open. What if Zombie wins? I imagine... I don't know. They're not going to give Zombie the title fight. Then maybe... I think this is Zombie's retirement fight, though. I mean, if he wins, maybe he continues, fights one more, but I'm pretty sure win or lose, Zombie's done. That's my answer. That's my opinion. Yes, I want Yair versus Topuria too. It would. It's a great question, Jill. I truly believe he retires if he wins, because I don't think he's getting a title shot again. We saw what happened in the last one. All right, I'm quickly highlighting these guys, folks. Quickly highlight these guys. We got Al Joseph, 1-1 in his pro MMA career. He's the slight underdog, plus 130. He's 28 years of age. Hugo Guillon, he is 4-1 in his pro MMA career. He's minus 160 favorite. He's on a 3-fight win streak, and he is 3-1 in his last 4 fights. He's fought in Aris 11. He beat a 2 and 3 guy. He's crushed some cans, let's be honest. He's crushed some cans. However, his opponent has only fought 2 guys, both, or 1 in Aris and 1 in MVGP. Wait, is this a completely different fight? My God. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. All right, live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Yeah, this is a totally different fight. Fuck's sakes. I'm sorry, guys. This one is not even on. This one's not even on the topology here. All right, well, I'm just going to call it regardless. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Whew. Jesus, it escaped me. I was freaking out a bit. Sorry about that, folks. The bout order was a little bit off there, so my apologies for that one. I was focused on the live chat and not on their walkouts, so I'll adjust the ticker here, but we got Rijad against Benate. I won't give an official prediction, but we will highlight the guys if this goes into the second round. A nice right hand by Rijad, and Benate lands a few shots, and that is it. Benate ends the fight. Wow. 2 finishes in the first 10 seconds. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Holy crap. Well, there's a reason he was the huge favorite, eh? 4-0 pro MMA. Easy money is what he's saying. Oh my goodness. Let's take... Are they going to show a replay for that one? Wow. Oh my God. 2 quick finishes. Oh my goodness. Again, I don't even... that stuff doesn't bother me. Especially because A, he backs it up and he's respectful to his opponent. Other than Paddy Pimblett, which I'm okay with at that point. Yeah, Zombie looks so bad against Volkanovski. But Zombie almost beat Yair. I know MMA math doesn't exist, folks, but I'm just saying. Does Aljo get an immediate title shot at 145 if he beats O'Malley? I mean, how many title defenses would that be then? 3? 4? I think 4 title defenses probably earns you an immediate title shot if you want to go up. I personally don't really care, but I would say if he gets a title shot, I would have nothing. I wouldn't have a problem with it personally. Dude, 2 KOs, first 2 fights, 10 seconds in. Fighting words for Aljo. Fake champ, Sugar finishes him. I do not think Sugar finishes him in less than 4 rounds. Everyone hates Aljo. It's so weird. I like arrogance to be backed up facing the best over and over again. Like Israel, he can be cocky. Ilya's beaten one good guy. I mean, 14-0 though, right, Ilya? Again, for me, arrogance is fine as long as you're not disrespectful to your opponent. And he wasn't even disrespectful to Bryce Mitchell. And again, I don't agree that Israel's a bum either. I mean, yeah, and Peter lost the rematch. I'm not going to comment on the first one because you guys know I want knees in the UFC. I think it's bullshit that they don't have them. Guillaume is 78-8 in kickboxing. Wow, I am looking forward to that one. Sorry, I highlighted the wrong 2 fighters before this fight, folks. Bout order was out of whack, but I'm going to pay attention to the broadcast now. I would not, J Herbo. Stop it. Stop it. Another finish, damn. Yeah, how you liking this league, Phony Turgerson? Again, Eris, it's cool because it's a young league. There's 16 events. They obviously put, guys and gals making their debut or younger fighters both in the sport and of age on the early part of the card, and then it just gets better and better and better usually. Wow. Yeah, he's saying thank you to his opponent as well. So good display of respect. UFC has stupid rules. If UFC had 1 rules, you've Jan would have been champ for the last 5 years. Probably, which is why I want to see him in one championship. I would rather see Piotr Jan in one championship. The one thing about Jan is his losses haven't lowered his stock at all, which I respect. Jan never won a vacant belt, never beat a champion, never defended. He was never the real champ. You don't have to like him, but come on. Yeah, I mean, I agree that Israel Adesanya had easier fight. Like, if you're going like legacy versus legacy against Anderson Silva right now, I do think Silva in the same division is like had more challenging opponents. But I can't take away anything that Israel Adesanya has done. He's cleaned out the top of his division, so he earns my respect for that. On a vacant belt. Again, how can he be the fake champ if he's defend? I mean, dude, he beat Cejudo. Like, isn't that enough to be like, okay, this guy's the fucking champ? Cejudo didn't look bad in that fight either. Again, I'm no Aljo fan, but no, he's solid. Oh, so Valjo sub Sean, does that mean he's a fake champ? I see Sean finishing Aljo round 3. He's tall and long. I mean, Aljo's tall and long too. I guess O'Malley has a couple inches on him. And he hits hard. No, he does. Look, I like O'Malley. I like both of them. Like, I don't know. I don't really have a... I just don't think Aljo's going to let him hit him. I think Aljo's going to do exactly what he did against Piotr Jan and get that sucker to the ground and go full backpack. Now, O'Malley's bigger. O'Malley's going to be harder to grapple with, which is what I'm excited for. I'm actually excited to see O'Malley's grappling skills up against someone like Piotr Jan, because if O'Malley shows that, yeah, I can roll with this fucking guy, then, dude, O'Malley is so much more dangerous than we actually thought he was, right? So I'm excited. I'm excited for that. Knees and soccer kicks. Let's go. Yes, please. Please. 5 rounds. Yeah, well, School is a stretch, but he beat him 5 rounds. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we're all like, what are you talking about? Jeez. It's all good, Jay Herbo. Drink another cup of coffee, pop another Advil. That hangover will clear soon. Fernand Lopez put all these young guys 2 months before the UFC Paris, so the UFC could sign some of them. Okay, got you. All right, waiting for the next fighters to come out here, and we will highlight the correct fighters here, folks. I promise. Dude, look at this. Look. Oh, my God. Like, compared to those god-awful shows that Fury FC puts on, look at what Eris puts on. God damn, Fernand Lopez. He's got deep pockets, apparently, or his investors do anyways. I'm hot. Don't forget to bring a towel. The Marab domination, Def lowered Jan stock. Tall and long is useless. Look what Superlight just did. Not MMA, but yes. Salut, mais je suis français. Allez, Youssef Binate. Bonjour, Matt. Merci. Fuck, I don't even remember what join is. Merci beaucoup. Tu es un beauty. My French sucks. Mon français, c'est très mal, mais je peux comprendre tout. Mel was my favorite fighter until I started following his YouTube and Instagram. Then I realized he's kind of a weirdo. He is a little bit of a weirdo. I do like... I love his coach. The Red Hawk himself. Sterling walking his knees. Imagine what happened if he went to ONE FC. I know Sterling very like if even in the Cejudo fight, Sterling would have got kneed in the friggin' dome. He's got such technical striking though. He's got good IQ. If he can show grappling against Aljo, that would be amazing. And if he wins, I assume he fights Marab. Yes. See, just the one thing though, just like you said about Islam in your last argument, that he's only fought really one good guy. O'Malley's really only beaten Piotr Jan and it was a close fight. So, like, I need to see O'Malley against, like, the top of the division for me to be like, okay, this guy is champ material. But, again, having said that, I love the way that he promoted himself. I love the way that he took easier fights to develop and then build his name and then showcased what he actually has. And he's delivering. So, Yeah, Tim is dote. Marius did. Oh no, he has not fought yet. Not fought yet. He will. We'll see who's fighting next, but we're just on the prelims, buddy. We're just on the prelims. He is on the main card, so probably in like an hour or so, an hour, maybe an hour and a half, we'll see him on the fight card. Yusuf Gagné via KO. Yes. Ben oui. 10 seconds aussi. No problem, buddy. Thank you for joining. Even if he loses, I kind of think he fights Merab next. I mean, Merab deserves a title shot. Merab deserves a title shot. I mean, look, he's very much a type fighter, but credit where credit is due. We KO first round de Binate. Just looking at the highlights right here on the broadcast. All right, we're just waiting to hear who's coming out next because the bout order has changed a little bit here. As we are on the prelims, we only have 1, 2, 3 prelim fights, apparently. This one's kind of stuck in the middle. And Tapology usually does a pretty good job with the bout order, but on some of these regional shows, it is subject to change. No. But I don't think if Aljo defends, then he's moving up. O'Malley needs to hire me to write his trash-talking lines. Yeah, because even Jan out-trash-talked him in Russian. You're just standing up for Aljamain. Why would he want you to do that? You're just standing up for... What? Oh, Aljo lame. Why would he want you to do that? Again, I don't hate Aljamain like you. It's funny. I remember watching Aljo back in like 2000. He came into the UFC what, like 2013? 2013, 14? Lanky kid. He was fun to watch because he actually threw more hands than he wrestled in his early days. I think it was just like something to prove, right? Because he knew he could lean back on the wrestling. So he didn't just go straight backpack. That's what he found out. Oh, this is actually like helping me win multiple fights. So what does that mean? I cannot write Aljamain's line. Talking about Charles because O'Malley doesn't like Aljo. Okay. All right. Next we have Virgil Augen. Oh, never mind. We have the fight coming up right now. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Marius, are you still here? Marius, your boy from Lithuania. Not from Lithuania. Where the heck is he from? Oh, yes, he is from Lithuania. Mantas Kondratavičius is fighting next. He is fighting next. They just announced it. Sorry, the bout order on Tapology is wrong, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. It said it was in a few fights. He is fighting right now, buddy. He is fighting right now. It's a good thing I was paying attention here. Hope you're still here. Marius Mikunas, your boy's fighting right now. Yes, okay. Sorry about that. Like I said, on Tapology, the bout order, it's all blended. I have no idea. So I'm watching the broadcast. They just announced that they're about to make their walkout. So there you go. Should I go bet on him? He's the underdog plus 170. But both of these fighters are undefeated. So I'm excited for, this one. Mantas Kondratavičius. And yeah, we've seen Virgil Augen fight before. He's a damn good prospect as well. All right, Marius is here. Good job, buddy. Good job. It's called Ares. It's on Fight Pass. ARES. Ares FC. Crispy Potato. What's up, Crispy Potato? They haven't fought yet. The bout order on Tapology is wrong. Al Joseph and Hugo Guillon have not fought yet. We've seen Silva versus Hulton. We've seen Jaha versus Benate. And now we're about to see Augen fight Kondratavičius. Augen trains with Fior's coach. In South France. Nice. But yeah, Jay Herbo, this is my favorite regional promotion. I think LFA has the deepest roster as far as regional promotions. I mean, ACA, M1, and God, I'm missing another one. And I guess Octagon, like they do a pretty good job as well. Octagon with a K. But as far as like, especially the ones that we do a lot of streaming of, the ones that are accessible via Fight Pass, like Eris's production value, again, like Jay Herbo, this is their 16th event. Look at their production in-house and through Fight Pass. It's incredible. You'd think this was a top promotion with their production alone. What is up, Shane? One of our exclusive members. What's going on, Shane? I'm here to stay for the rest of the card. Shane, we have a whole night of fights ahead of us, buddy. We just finished 5 hours of one championship, which was one of the best one championship cards I have ever seen, Shane. Super Leg beat a guy who stood 6'7", okay? 6'7". It was unbelievable. We have Eris. Right after Eris, we got PFL. Right after PFL, we have Ryzen all night. Right after Ryzen all night, next morning, we have UFC. That's right. 24 hours of streaming, Shane. We ain't going to stop. I heard there was a 10-second finish while I was brushing my teeth. Two 10-second finishes, Shane. Both of the first fights were pretty much ended in the first 10 to 20 seconds. Hope you're having a good morning, Shane. All right, let's highlight these next two fighters. We got Virgil Augen, 4-0 in his pro MMA career, 4-1 in his last 5 fights if you count his amateur fights. They're fighting at middleweight. He's an Eris kid. Eris 9-12, where he got a rear naked choke in a unanimous decision. As an amateur, he went 0-2. Looking at his opponent, Mantas Kondratavičius. He is 4-0 in his pro MMA career. He's also 4-1 in his last 5 fights if you count amateur. He's plus 170. He is the underdog. I imagine some of the French fighters here are going to be a little bit more favored. As we saw in the first fight, the underdog won in 10 seconds. He's coming off a first round KO in KOK World Series. He got a first round. Oh, he beat Al Joseph in the first round of Eris 8. He's fought in King of Kings. And he's a kickboxing background. He went 4-2 as an amateur. Honestly, I'm going with the underdog here. Shane, let's get the beers rolling. I'm going with the underdogs. I'm going with the Lithuanian. I'm going with Mantas Kondratavičius. Sorry, I keep messing up his name. I'm going with the underdog. Let's go, baby. Maurice, is your guy any good? You mean Mantis Toboggan? Huh? What are you talking about? Mantis is a beast. Shane's got Augen. Or Augen. And Augen's a good fighter. He's someone that Eris is trying to prop up as well so that he could probably be on that UFC card in Paris. Can he get into the UFC being a 5-0 guy? You know, prelim fighter, early prelim on the Paris card? Absolutely. Oh, sorry, I just didn't pick up on it. Oh, yeah. I was so confused. I'm like, what are you talking about? Shout out to Old Sunny. Oh, it's always sunny in Philadelphia. Okay, 2 good prospects. Mantas Kondratavičius. Frank uses that name, dude. Frank is awesome. Mantis Toboggan? Oh, man. Any others It's Always Sunny fans in the live chat here? It is one of the best comedies. And it's because it's just so different. All right, fighters are being announcannounced in the cage. Both of these guys, I guess Eris is saying he's officially 3-0 anyways. We got undefeated guys going at it here, ladies and gentlemen, in Paris, in France. Bonjour à tout le monde. Je parle français. Je comprends français. If you don't speak English. And shout out to France MMA on Twitter. He's the real MVP tonight. All right, round one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on!
Live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. And aggressive right off the hop is Kondratavičius. Straight left by Kondratavičius, and he tagged Augen. That straight left jab of Kondratavičius. Oh, and he tagged him with the right. Augen just ate two big shots here in the opening 30 seconds of this fight. Clinching up against the cage here. Augen wants to take this to the ground. He doesn't want to stand and bang with this kickboxer. Kondratavičius, though, can he defend the takedown of Augen, who's a very, very strong wrestler? But he took some big strikes there. Still clinched up against the cage. 4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock here. Knees to the body by Augen. And Kondratavičius is trying to push, quite literally push the head of Augen off of him and try to break here. Knee to the body there by Kondratavičius. He tagged Augen with a straight left jab and a right there early in this fight. 30 seconds into this fight, to be clear. Nice knee to the leg there, and Kondratavičius in the more dominant position here, pushing Augen up against the cage. They're clinched here as Augen doesn't want to strike with this guy at all. Yeah, we're trying to get this video to 30 likes, ladies and gentlemen. That is the like goal here today. 30 likes. Nothing crazy, but I think we can do it. So like this video if you haven't already. Ring that bell for notifications so you never miss a live stream. Vote in the poll question. Let me know what your favorite regional promotion is if it's not listed. Shout out to our friends who said ACA. Thank you so much for commenting. Salut, William. Bonjour. Thanks so much for joining. Oh, a nice body shot there by Kondratavičius. What's up, Lucas? Easy win for Mantas. Going to be a hugging match. Oh, Kondratavičius, in fairness, phony, he doesn't want it. He wants to strike. Oh, beautiful uppercut. Look at that. Beautiful uppercut. It's Augen. He wants to take this down. Augen has a single leg. Augen is the one who wants to hug, man. Phony. Kondratavičius, he wants to finish this fight. You can see this guy wants to scrap. I respect that. Again, shout out to you, William. Shout out to you, Lucas. And they separate again here. Center of the cage. Big cage, eh? Way bigger than the Apex Octagon for the UFC. Tried to go for a body shot again was Kondratavičius. He's got the range. He's got to be careful with those kicks because Augen is just waiting for him to throw a single. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. There he goes. He grabs that single leg. Now he's going for the trip. Good takedown defense thus far by Kondratavičius. Wow, good takedown defense by Kondratavičius. Knee in the body as they clinch. Mantas is a monster. I like him. And Augen finally gets the takedown. And Augen with that twist and a takedown there. Minute and 21 seconds left in this first round. And Augen, that modified half guard side control here. Passing into full mount. Oh, this is not good for Kondratavičius. Passing into full mount is Augen, but he has 1 minute to work. Some ground and pound here as Kondratavičius gives up his back. Elbow. Left elbow there by Augen. Augen's in the full mount. Rolling here is Kondratavičius. Can't give up his neck. Can't give up his neck. He's trying to cover up, but honestly, good job by Augen for actually getting the shots in. 46 seconds left, and here comes the neck crank. Here comes the neck crank. This might be it. He's got 39 seconds. Good job by Kondratavičius getting out of that one. And Augen just throwing down elbows here. You see the swelling above the right eye of Kondratavičius. Ref, don't fucking stop. There's just 25 seconds left, and the guy's still moving. 22 seconds on the clock. And the back take, a beautiful back take there by Augen. He's not going to get the choke. There's only 10 seconds left. 10 seconds. Oh! Armbar. Augen looking for that armbar. Oh, right at the bell, Augen. Beautiful setup for that armbar. At least Augen, when he's on the ground, he's active. So I'll give him that. He didn't just lay on his opponent and just hit him with hammer fist. The guy changed positions, forced different positions, and actually went for an armbar there as well. Man, Kondratavičius had a great start to that round. Beautiful straight left jab. He had a nice right hand as well. Had some decent takedown defense. As soon as Augen got on top of him, though, he started to lay down the ground and pound. You can see the damage that Kondratavičius is already wearing. Dude has no will to get up. Going to be gassed. Yeah, right in the center of the cage, too. Like, that was the worst possible spot for him to be taken down. All right, let's see how the second round plays out. I mean, close first rounds, but based on damage, I mean, I got to give it to Augen. He just did more damage. And Augen wasn't completely dropped. He was wobbled twice, but he wasn't completely dropped. He's wearing no battle wounds right now. Yeah, I got to give that first round to Virgil Augen. All right, round two, ladies and gentlemen.
Let's get it all!
And Mantas already looking a little slower than he was in the beginning of that first round. Oh, nice counter left by Kondratavičius. I mean, the guy can strike, man. He's smart. He goes for the body as well, mixes it up, and again, trying to defend that takedown. At least he's next to the cage here. He can hopefully use that to get back up. Augen with a beautiful takedown right into that modified half guard side control again. And yeah, and Veronica Hardy on the broadcast, I mean, she said it. Augen, he knows that this is where I've been winning the fight. I'm going to go right back to this. It's not over yet, buddy. It's not over yet. And he looks damn good on the feet. Just once he gets to the ground, Augen is just the better fighter on the ground. Anyways, but back up to their feet. Good job by Kondratavičius using the cage to get back up to his feet. I will give him credit for that. But now going for the double leg again is Augen. Nice double leg takedown. Kondratavičius is still next to the cage, though. He could still use that cage to help him get back up like he just did. In the last minute and 30 in the first round, he was in open water. He was right in the center of the cage. There was no way and no help for him back up to his feet. Augen, at least trying to pass here. Let's see if he's going to go for the back take. Trying to fight the hands is Kondratavičius. According to many French MMA fans, Augen is a good prospect. Yeah, no, he is. I've seen him fight twice before. He is a good prospect. He's very much more of a wrestler, ground and pound kind of guy. Grappler as well, as you can see here. And he takes the back. And he takes the bat of Kondratavičius. He is someone that Eris is propping up. We'll see if he makes Contender Series or maybe even UFC Paris later this year. But no, he is one of Eris's, prospects. He's undefeated. He's super young. 2 minutes and 51 seconds and a back take by Augen right now. Trying to spin to his side here is Kondratavičius. Trying to avoid Augen getting a hook in. And he gets both hooks in again. Back take now just laying down the ground and pound. Let's see if Kondratavičius will spin forward. I mean, just on the ground, Kondratavičius is just unmatched. Just like Augen was unmatched on the feet. Going for a arm triangle choke. Augen going for the arm triangle choke. I don't think it's cinched in yet, though. I don't think it's cinched in yet, though. You can knee when you're on the ground, can't you? Just knee his body. Loosen him up a bit. Oh, and hey, great job for defending that the best he could. Kondratavičius. Augen cannot sync up the arm triangle choke, but he does get into full mount. Kondratavičius, just ate two big left elbows. Right elbow there by Augen. Augen with the hooks in, controlling the torso of Kondratavičius and just laying down the ground and pound. 1 minute and 34 seconds on the clock here in the second round. Short elbows, hammer fist now. Augen is trying to single out and just single out the arms there so he can have a straight shot with his punches. Now look for the rear naked. Now look for the rear naked. Double hooks and no body triangle yet. No body triangle, just softening up. Kondratavičius is Augen, but he has 1 minute left to work. Let's see if he can cinch up this choke with 1 minute left. Oh, it's under the chin, and this is it. An attack.
Look at the finish it! And it's all over!
And there you go. Salut, France. Virgil Augen wins this one.
Oh my God!
Took a couple big shots. His nose is bleeding. Took some good...
Look at the finish it! And it's all over!
Straight left jabs. Took some good right hands. Took some freaking body shots too. Mantis Kondratavičius on his feet. Looked damn good. And honestly, he defended some takedowns. He used the cage at one point to get back up to his feet. The guy did everything he could in that fight. He was no match for the talented grappler that is Virgil Augen. He is still undefeated in pro MMA. Alex, je ne peux pas show you the fights, buddy. C'est illégal. I'm watching on Fight Pass. We have friends in the chat watching on Canal Plus. For me, Augen coach Aldrich Casada is the best French coach. Yeah, sorry about your boy, dude. Sorry about your boy. I picked him to win too. Shane wins one in the beer bet here again. Look good on the feet. He's only 4-0 in pro MMA. And his takedown defense wasn't that bad. He's going up against a pretty good prospect. He didn't look horrible. He just lacked what the grappler did on the ground. At least he made the most of the beginning of that, or most of the first round anyways, on the feet. Hold your head up high, Lithuania. And there we go. Augen. And again, sorry, Alex. Can't show the video footage. That is illegal. I don't have a link. We're watching on Canal Plus and UFC Fight Pass. All the other sites that we have do not work. Honestly, Phony, I know you don't like the wrestling at all, but that wasn't bad. That wasn't that bad. The guy didn't just lay on him. He advanced position every single time. He employed ground and pound. He went for submissions. I don't think that was a bad fight, personally. Yes, you did, buddy. Yes, you did. When is Baki? I don't know, man. The bout order is all whack here on Tapology. He has not fought yet. Oh, is that the main fighter? Oh, not for a while, dude. Not for what? Is that who you're talking about? Yeah, not for a while. We're only 3 fights in. So Baki's not going to fight for a while. Like 2 hours? Here, I'll type that for you too, buddy. Yeah, I mean, at least he utilized his tools. I just like the stand and bang. We got spoiled by one. I know. Going from, pretty much strictly Muay Thai to regional MMA, it's a pretty big difference. But honestly, I think that we will have a better time watching Aris than we will PFL. Augen just won. Il a gagné. Round 2, rear naked choke. Il a gagné. All right, next fighters here. We are awaiting the announcement. Again, the bout order is wrong on Tapology, folks, so my apologies. Keep the comments coming, though. It's a comment-driven live stream. Absolutely love the interaction. Salut, everybody joining from France. All the French folks, French MMA fans, and shout out to French MMA on Twitter. That guy's the real MVP. PFL has like one fight every 30 minutes. Well, and I just think like we're going to see less finishes in PFL than we are in Aris today. And I'm telling you, Shane, the one championship card today was one of the best, not only just one championship cards, but one of the best fight cards I've ever seen. It was incredible. Like Phony and I, we're still swooning right now over it. Like I'm still buzzing. I'm still buzzing. Veronica Hardy saying this card's gonna be a hard one to give out bonuses to. Yeah, you're right. With already finishes. Okay, let's see if they've adjusted the bout order. No, they haven't. All right, whatever. All right, so a little bit of a lull right here, just awaiting the next fights to be announced, and then we'll bring it up here on screen. But Shane, what do you got going on the rest of the day, buddy? You gonna be joining us for fights pretty much all day, minus a workout squeezed in? And those who like our vlog content on the channel, Kyle dropped a new vlog on the channel, guys. If you're into fishing, you'll love this one. Kyle and his cousin caught freaking, and I'm no joke here, they caught over 30 Chinook salmon. That's king salmon to you folks in the United States. Over 30 in 3 hours. And they caught a shark. They caught a couple other little things. I think they caught a cod. Unbelievable day. Some of the audio was a little compromised just on like the GoPro footage, but you got multiple GoPro footage on different angles of the boat, as well as the vlogging camera shots, and it was incredible. They go ocean fishing year round. Check out our new vlog. Thanks for coming to this event. I have access to all other leagues, but not to Eris, and I am French. Oh, no worries, William. No worries, buddy. We do. I think we've only missed a few Eris streams. We like to do as many as we can. Love the French MMA fans. Love French MMA, and I love this promotion. It is truly my favorite regional promotion to cover. Before, all French fighters were good in boxing, like Cyril Gane, but loose with grappling. Part now it's changed. Yeah, now they're learning more, just all mixed martial arts, especially because it's legal now in France, right? MMA. And so it's cool to see all these smaller promotions, rise up a bit, and the roster of MMA fighters staying at home. All right, we have Bouafia against okay, I'll just bring it up on the screen here. But here we go. All right, so we have a middleweight fight coming up next here, folks, and we'll highlight them in just a moment. I was going to play Final Fantasy 16, which came out yesterday, but I'm going to watch fights. I don't think I have PFL prelims, though. All right, play a little game during the prelims. They really don't show the prelims on TSN, Shane. I think just the main card is on cable. I mean, I got a place where you can watch it. All you got to do is just go pick up my laptop from home. Yeah, I'll double check because it is a pretty prelim heavy card. I might skip just like the first couple prelims as I want to make sure that the UFC prediction video is at least uploading during the stream. All right. I do love how Eris 2 on the they do a solid like intro to all the fighters as well, which is super cool. But anyways, this card is not going to be a super long card, ladies and gentlemen, as we are already plowing through it with finishes. We have not gone to the judges' scorecards yet on this card. Now, I know we're only 4 fights in, but still. Bouafia is the next prospect on the card. What would we do without you, Bob? Thank you so much, Bob.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Merci beaucoup, mon ami. Merci beaucoup. It's always great to have you on these streams, Bob. Judo is extremely developed in France. It helps for the grappling. That is true. That is true. I mean, France has always had pretty good fighters, but not MMA, just not fighters who put it all together as much as we've seen, in the last 5 years. And that's, credit to France, credit to, legalizing it and allowing for promoters to put on these shows and events. Again, William, you're an absolute beauty. Merci beaucoup for joining. And I hope to see you on more of these streams, man. Dude, today is one of our biggest streaming days that we're ever going to have on this channel. 18 hours we're going. Maybe even more. We started at 7:30 a.m. my time today, and we're going to be still streaming tomorrow at 7 a.m. when Rise, and because Ryzen cards, they're long. It might go right to 7 a.m. And then we're waking up early. I'm going to take like an hour nap, and then we're right back for UFC on ABC. It's an early UFC card, guys. So Shane, make some coffee. I think it starts at 9 a.m. your time. Appreciate it, buddy. Appreciate it. Salut, sorry I'm back. No worries, JL. No worries. It's Friday, guys. It's still a weekday, so I mean, I don't expect everyone to to be here the whole day. I mean, JL joined us pretty much the whole one stream too, so no worries, JL. I appreciate the support on the channel. JL, one of our exclusive members as well. Cheers, buddy. By the way, how cool is this mug? How cool is this mug? Colorado Moose. How cool is that? I'm a hipster when it comes to my mugs. Now, this is my roommate's mug, and I just swoon over it because it's awesome. But I love my coffee mugs. I love the ceramic mugs, those hippie ass ones. All right, let's highlight these fighters. We got Ian Bouafia against Carlos Graca. Holy shit, he is the heavy favorite. Minus 525 is Bouafia. He is 2-0 in his pro MMA career. He beat a 0-5 guy and a 1-0 guy. Okay. But he is a prospect. No amateur fights noted on Tapology. Looking at his opponent from Portugal, fighting out of England, plus 400. He's the heavy favorite. He's 3-1 in his last fights. Is Carlos Graca. His last win was on Octagon Prime 5. Again, I love this promotion out of Prague, or out of the Czech Republic. Michael Plensky, who is 1-2, whatever. He's also fought in Brave. So despite not having a lot of MMA experience, I mean, fought in Brave and Octagon, not the best opponents, I get it, but hey, respectable nonetheless. This kid must be explosive. He must be super talented because these odds are absolutely insane. Let's test him out. I'm going with the favorite. Out of France. Salut, boy. Let's go. Locking it in. Bouafia. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Moose Jaw is the biggest moose statue in the world. Yes, and I used to have a book that had just like crazy Canada world records. And Duncan, British Columbia on Vancouver Island has the world's biggest hockey stick attached to their BCHL team's rink. Shane's picking the favorite as well, locking it in. Well, I mean, there you go, Shane. You can do your workout if PFL prelims aren't available for you. I'm like, I got like maybe 15, 20 more minutes to edit the UFC prediction video, then takes about an hour and a half to upload. Thanks, upload speed. But hopefully while it's uploading, we can still stream PFL. 2-0 and minus 525. Okay. Yeah, I think the odds are a little blown out of proportion here. I think, well, a lot of the French favorites are like the real favorites. Again, I haven't seen either of them, so I can't really comment, but I'd imagine it should be a little bit closer. I imagine maybe at the minus 200 would be fair, and maybe like plus 170. But maybe he's that good. We shall see. And then Robin Black is not on the commentary. He usually does an awesome color job on the desk as well. He's not there this evening, but hey, Veronica Hardy is, so no complaints. And look, I do think she's just absolutely gorgeous. I truly like. She's so heckin' beautiful, but she's also super smart. She's good on the mic, and she's still an active fighter. So woon, let's go, baby. So GM3 can knock down Silva and finish, but Pereira couldn't. Give me one sec. Come on, Becky. What's up, Vincent? Nason, what's up, Nason? Probably in 2 hours or so. That's the main event of the evening. So like 2 hours or so, buddy. Bruno Silva is bugging me. He is saying he deserves a ranking and Allen has no room to talk, but he got knocked down and subbed. Yeah, I mean, I think Bruno is a good fighter. I think he has actually really good knockout power. Brendan Allen, I think this is a good test for both of them. Brendan Allen really has only really impressed me as a like full MMA fighter in his last fight. That was a great fight. He showed all his tools. We know he's a great submission artist. Bruno Silva, he hasn't showed me much other than I can get hit or hit super hard. So I don't think Bruno Silva is a slouch by any means, and I don't think he's a can for Brendan Allen, but I don't think Brendan Allen's this phenom based on him having one really good fight out of his last 5. So I like the matchup for both of them. Axel, Sola, Daguir, Imavov, and Chamsoudinov, of course, are the coming good prospects. Guys, thank you, Bob and William, for sharing that. Bob also, wrote here. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. TRPZ, what's up? What's going on, TRPZ? Just watched some Eris, buddy. We've already had 3 finishes in the first 3 fights. Yeah, man, we saw that. Hello from France to all of you. Salut, mon ami. Merci beaucoup. Andre Muniz got humbled thinking he was only good at Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. Round 1.
Let's get it all!
Live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction, folks. I just wouldn't count out Silva in this fight against Brendan Allen because he hits very hard. And speaking of hitting hard, both these guys landed a shot each. De Graca in the blue corner. Bouafia in the red. Bouafia's got some height and reach on his opponent here. Oh my goodness. Francisco Vamos Goku. What's going on, buddy? Thank you so much for joining. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Vamos Paraguay. Saying let's go Paraguay. Thank you for agreeing. Yes, I'm always right about people being humbled. Always right? Possible stretch, but no, we agree on this one. What's up, Francisco? Thank you so much for joining. 3 minutes and 58 seconds on the clock here. We are 1 minute into this fight, folks. Huge favorite is the prospect, Bouafia. Three minutes and 44 seconds on the clock in this first round. No. What's up? What's up, Rod Pope? No, he has not yet, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. The fights we have seen thus far was Silva versus Holton. We have seen Jaha versus Benate. We've seen Augen versus Kondratavičius. And now we're watching Bouafia against Graca. Our KSW Coliseum is a good event in your opinion. Dude, it was hands down the best event I ever got to see, like broadcast-wise, and the fights delivered. It was one of the best fight cards I've ever seen. KSW Coliseum 2 was the best, like, again, one of the best all-time fight cards I have ever had the pleasure of seeing. I used to stay up late for those Pride FC New Year's cards, man. Like, it was incredible. I was honored to be able to watch it and stream it with you guys. 2 minutes and 35 seconds. I mean, they had ring girls in a truck with a big cake for its birthday shooting fucking flamethrower. The hottest ring girls in all of combat sports. I mean, goddamn, dude. And the fight's delivered as well. Oh, and a left hand by Bouafia just dropped De Graca, but De Graca gets right back up to his feet. He's going for the single leg. They're separated. Back up to the feet here. De Graca is smiling. Body kick by Bouafia. Bouafia, he's got some good striking, man. Good striking. He's light on his feet. Beautiful left hand by Bouafia. De Graca. Oh, and Bouafia lands another left on De Graca. De Graca's. Oh, and that was, see, that was a move that Bouafia would have regretted there. Bouafia, instead of going to finish his opponent there, who is still wobbly, threw a kick. De Graca almost took him down, catching that kick, but good job by Bouafia for getting out of it. Straight right by Bouafia. I don't think Bouafia understands that De Graca is still wobbly right now. Finish this man. He's allowing him to compose himself here. Je suis meilleur. Je suis meilleur. Fucking Rose Namajunas. Vincent, so that's the last fight. So probably in 2 hours or so. We're only 4 fights into this card, buddy. We are on fight number 4. He doesn't fight until the end of the fight. And Daguir Imavov, same thing. Like Daguir Imavov and Chamsoudinov, they're the last 2 fights on the card. We're only 4. And oh, and another good shot there, Bouafia. So I imagine hour and a half, 2 hours. 46 seconds left here. Bouafia stalking Graca. Graca throwing shots but not landing. Straight left by Bouafia. I mean, tough as nails is Graca here. He's not backing down. He's stepping forward, but Bouafia keeps tagging him, even with his counters here. Graca trying to take the reach away by stepping forward, but he can't even land anything. Oh, no problem, buddy. Thank you for joining. I appreciate you. We do these live fight companions every single weekend. We're doing 2 more tonight in PFL and Ryzen. We're doing UFC tomorrow. We drop prediction videos, commentary videos, as well as vlogs on the channel. Final 5 seconds of this first round. Oh, and look at that. He missed. That's some Forrest Griffin type shit. He missed every single shot there, and that is the end of the first round. Let me know your thoughts on this first round in the comments, folks. Gon says that he's been bulking up to improve his clinch fighting and stopping takedowns. He better be living on those wrestling mats. He's too fancy and pretty. Yeah, well, I mean, he's a kickboxer, right? Very much a kickboxer. And a fun kickboxer, but he's got to work in that wrestling. He's got to work in that grappling. I was live in Warsaw. The atmosphere in stadium is unbelievable. You were there. Yes, you were there. That is amazing.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Dude, I can only imagine. I got goosebumps watching it, right? I could only imagine. God, I'm getting goosebumps right now just thinking about being at that atmosphere, man. That is amazing. That is a memory you're always going to remember, man. That is so awesome. That's one of those sporting events that you're just like, that you're never going to forget. That's so cool. De rien means you're welcome, and merci is thank you, right? Yep. I'm just double checking. Izzy's pretty in his fighting, but he has good takedown defense and decent Brazilian jiu-jitsu. Yeah. Haven't seen much of his jiu-jitsu. I saw some on the regional. Mind you, he fought Melvin Gillard, so it was kind of easy to throw him around at that stage. But no, you're right. You're right. His takedown defense is on point for sure. All right, round 2.
Let's get it all.
No, Izzy's more technical than pretty. Which is not like a knock at all. It's just an observation for me. And a nice takedown there by Graca. Now let's see if Graca can keep Bouafia on the ground, and grabbing the cage was Bouafia. Bouafia grabbed the cage there, and that might have helped him get that advanced position. I mean, if he does that again, the ref should take a point because he's reached for it twice. Caught it once. 4 minutes and 18 seconds on the clock here, folks. We're the center of the cage. Nice right hand by Graca. He's just throwing big shots to set up the level change as he's going for the takedown here. He realizes I can't strike with this guy, and he's right. He's working with Craig Jones and said he wants to submit Robert. Imagine the MMA community if Izzy submits their precious Robert. I don't know why you don't like Robert Whittaker. It blows my mind because, you know, you got a good MMA mind. I don't know why you don't respect what Robert Whittaker has done. And his style is so cool too. It's the closest style to a GSP that we've ever seen. Now, I'm not saying he is the next GSP. I'm not saying that about his style. He fights very much like him, and it's so fucking sweet. I love that. And he's like the most likable fighter. He's way more likable than Izzy as far as being like a fan favorite. I don't think Izzy's going to submit him, though. His wrestling's too good. Robert Whittaker. Gon don't like training, and he has a lot of money now. He takes $3 million against Jones. Or he took $3 million against Jones. It's de rien, to be even more precise. Merci, Vincent. But yes, Quebec French and France French are very different. The France make fun of us Quebecers. Well, not me, but the Quebecers. Oh, you do like Robert. Okay, my mistake. I do like Robert. He's in my top 6, but his fans and the rabid ones are annoying. I mean, you can say that about every fan base, but no, sure. Agreed. They passionately defend. Actually, you know what? They defend him like you defend Jared Gordon. So there you go. It cancels out. He's gonna have a tough fight, but I think Dricus is gonna gas. He gasses after the second, like halfway through the second round of all his fights. Oh, and a nice left hand by Graca then, or Bouafia. Then Graca lands a good left hand and knocks down Bouafia. Bouafia just got caught with that left-handed Graca. This is, guys, in that first round, didn't I say, rewind the tape, didn't I say Bouafia should have at least drained the gas tank a little bit more to try to finish the fight? He left Graca wobbly on his feet, recovering. This fight could have been finished in the first round, and now it's slowly starting to slip away from Bouafia as Graca is getting the better of the grappling and starting to land in the exchanges. Tabarnak the Carlis. I love Olivier Aubert-Mercier's speech as he won the PFL season last year. Quebec is back, tabarnak! DDP wins, s'il vous plaît. And then we can see who the real African champ is if he wins, right? Mike Perry or Israel Adesanya. I mean, Mike Perry or Dricus du Plessis. We are live, buddy. We are live. We are round 2, 1 minute left of Monteiro de Graça against Bouafia. Merci beaucoup for stopping by. What is your view about Cedric Doumbé? Love watching his fights. Such a good kickboxer. I think it was so dumb how the French Commission didn't allow him to fight at that last UFC event. And hey, he took the money in PFL. So I know he's injured. I know he had to pull out of his... I think he was supposed to be on this card, no? So I hope to see him soon. But I do like Cedric Doumbé, and I think PFL will be a good spot for him to start. If he crushes it in PFL, maybe the UFC will re-sign him down the road. 30 seconds left in the second round. And look at this. De Graça is now hunting down Bouafia on the feet. Shout out to De Graça, man. Final 15 seconds left in the second round. Jourdain is my favorite fighter out of Quebec. Yeah, I mean, he just needs to put it all together. The guy has all the talents in the world. And now Bouafia drops. He dropped it. De Graça. 5 seconds left. Will the ref allow this to continue? I think he will. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And saved by the bell. Literally 8 seconds left in that second round, and De Graça got tagged by Bouafia. What a back and forth fight. What a back and forth fight. RB, that is the... Akel. Wait, what? I thought you were talking about Backy. What's up, RB? Wow. And that's it for the second round, folks. We're going to the third round. And I wonder if his corner... Oh, is it over? It's all over. That is it. The fight is over.
It's all over.
He cannot continue. You know what? I think the corner made the right decision here. Their corner made the right decision. He was absolutely rocked at the end of that round, and he was taking a beating there. So it looks like, yeah, the fight is over here, awaiting the official decision. Wow. So I thought it was saved by the bell. I think the corner threw in the towel, JL. That's my understanding. But you know what? Shout out to Carlos de Graça, man. What a warrior. What a warrior. Yes, sir, I am. I want to be a zombie for it, but I will. I'm literally staying up all night tonight, dude. We're doing PFL right after this, and then starting at 1 a.m., I think my time, or midnight my time, is Ryzen all through the night. And that shit's like a fucking 6 or 7 hour show. He was wobbly getting up, yeah. You know, and he took... Put it this way, if the fight had 10 more seconds left, or if that round had 10 more seconds left, he would have been finished. So, and he took some damage there. I mean, I don't blame his corner. If they thought that he was down and out, then that is what it is. Okay, Alex was wobbly at the end of the first, and they didn't stop it. Well, his corner, right? His corner stopped at jail. Oh, okay, maybe it wasn't his corner. You're right. I just saw the ref stop it there. My apologies. I thought the corner stopped it there. Looks like the ref stopped it right after he was wobbly getting back up. Yeah, different leagues though, JL, and that's a title fight. This is a regional prelim, so I'm all right with the officials protecting the fighter. I'm all right with that. It doesn't look like he's not upset about it to the ref. He's like, yeah, you know, I was getting my ass beat. Yeah, you know, you're right. He was wobbly, so he waved his hands. TRPZ, yes, see you tomorrow, brother. Have a great night. Hey, if you're up in 10, 15 hours, I'll drop by and say hello if I'm doing the Ryzen stream. But TRPZ, I'm excited to see you tomorrow. What is up, buddy? What is up? Ilian Bouafia won this one, buddy. Bouafia won this one. Thank you so much for joining. And shout out to everybody tuning in here. We're trying to get to 30 likes on this video. 30 likes on this video. There's 28 people watching right now. If all of you like this video, we're pretty much there. We are pretty much there. Shout out to all the new subscribers. We literally got 200 new subscribers from our last stream. Yes, sir. It is finished. There is no third round. Bouafia was beating Carlos Graca right at the end of the second round, laying down some solid ground and pound. Right after the bell rung for the end of that second round, he was so wobbly getting back up to his feet that the ref called it. Oh, thank you, buddy. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. We do live fight companions every single weekend covering all mixed martial arts. You know, Brave. We got to do some ACA. We've done Murdov Fight League as well. Shout out to all the Murdov Fight League prospects coming out of that promotion. You know, we try to hit, some of the Middle Eastern promotions. We try to hit, some of the Russian promotions, but we're definitely hitting France today, going back to the US for PFL. Then we're going to Japan later tonight for Horizon. Appreciate you, buddy. Appreciate you. Oh, no, dude, we're not even close to the main event, buddy. We're only an hour and a half into the card, my man. We're only an hour and a half into the card. We're not even out of the prelims yet, brother. We're not even out of the prelims. We still got like 2 hours till the main event, dude. Hey, I'm glad you discovered it too, man. We also do, some MMA commentary videos, fight card predictions, as well as just vlogs. The co-creator of the channel, myself, we post vlogs. We actually just posted a new fishing vlog where we caught over 30 fish in 3 hours. Brave CS is pretty good and free on YouTube. Yes, it is. That's why I love Brave CF. It's such a great developmental league, and they put on a good show. The production's really good in that one too. So Nisar, you got time, brother. You got like 2 hours. My friend Kiro Saber Sia Pelo Cesar Arzamendia. What is he saying? Someone translate that for me quickly. I can't copy and paste his text. Is he asking when that next fight is? Let's see if there's even that fight on this card. That fight, it should be coming up soon here. Soon. I don't, let's find the bout order. I'm sure the bout order is on Twitter. The Tapology bout order is all mixed up, ladies and gentlemen. It might be the next fight, Francisco. It might be the next fight. I'm going to jump on Twitter. I'm going to jump on the Aries FC Twitter account. I'm sure they have the official bout order. So give me one. Okay, they do. So let me see 1 second here. It should be next, buddy. It should be next. It should be next. This is a smaller card. It was expected to be a lot bigger, but there were a lot of fights that that fell through, ladies and gentlemen. So that will be the next fight. I will share here on screen. This is the fight order, ladies and gentlemen. This is the fight order. I'll share it here so you guys can see. So here we go. So we just saw Bouafia against Graca. We got Sola against Arzamendia next. We got Nahaye against Colman after that. Then the co-main event of Imavov against De Freitas. And then we have Chamsoudinov against Escudero, which is very much a young prospect against a veteran in the sport. Like I said, I just watched Escudero on The Ultimate Fighter. And I'm not sure, are we going to see this light heavyweight fighter? Was this one also scrapped? We shall see. We shall see. Oh, nice. The fighters are saying that, this guy looks kind of like Charles Oliveira there. Saying that the promotion takes care of these fighters in so many ways, makes them comfortable on fight day. So that's real. I mean, again, I absolutely love this promotion. I think Aris is awesome. It's one of the better regional promotions out there right now. And again, if not for the depth of their roster, then for just the production overall for us. No, I don't, Vincent. I don't think so. Even if it acquires Bellator, whether it adds to their roster or if they're simultaneously, I don't know how they simultaneously run two different. I don't. I just don't think the season format is going to work long term. I just really don't. I just don't think the masses are going to buy into it. It could work. It could stay going. I just don't think the masses will buy into it, you know? Hey, if they keep spending money on big fighters, though, maybe. And if they acquire Bellator's roster, and again, I don't know if they're going to work in maybe like they'll have like the season for some fighters, you know, normal. I don't know. I'd rather, and I hate him. I can't believe I'm going to say it. I'd rather the Bellator model of let's have tournaments and fights and, you know, just normal cards going on at the same time. I don't know. I haven't been the big fan of PFL. And you know what the worst thing is, Vincent? You know what the worst thing is? They don't allow elbows. They do. What a bunch of sissy ass motherfuckers. I'm sorry. Pardon my French. But sissy ass motherfuckers. You won't allow elbows? If you're not going to allow elbows, you got to go full, you know, pride and rise and allow soccer kicks and knees. But no, they're too soft to even allow those. So I hate the rule set for the UFC. I hate that you can't need a grounded opponent or employ soccer kicks. I fucking hate the PFL in that you can't use elbows. I think it's the dumbest shit. This is mixed martial arts. You're not going to allow your fighters to use elbows. What the fuck is wrong with you? Season format aside, that's my biggest gripe with the PFL. De nada, mon ami. Sola next prospect. He trains with Augen and Fior. Nice. You were right. A lot of great prospects on this card. You're right, but I would love to see Ngannou versus Jones. I know. You know what? Hot take here. Hot take here. Son Goku, by the way. Look at the Dragon Ball Z tattoos he has. Oh my goodness, that is amazing. I love this guy. I love this guy. I love Son Goku. As a French person, I pardon your French. Désolé, mon ami, désolé. Again, I was in French immersion from like 5 years old to like 17. I'm 30 now. So between like being 17 and 18, I just didn't have anyone to speak French with. So je peux lire, I can read it, je comprends presque tout. It's just hard for me to speak again. And and it's Quebec French, so it's that dirty French. What's up, monster? Let's go backy. So again, hot take. Do you guys think that ESPN forces the UFC and PFL to make that fight? Do you think ESPN recognizes the dollars in that? And ESPN goes above the UFC, above PFL, and demands and makes them put on that fight? There could be a world where that happens. There could be a world where that happens. Je suis français. Ben MC12. Salut, mon ami. Min, unfortunately not, buddy. I don't own the property, right? I don't own the property. Voici français. Mini Yungi. No, you'll commenter. Yeah. Je ne peux pas. How do I say broadcast? I can't show the fights, bro. I can't show the fights because Fernand Lopez and Sirogan would beat the shit out of me. They would shut down this stream, and Dana White would make sure that I would never be able to comment on fights again. So can't show the fights, guys. Can't show the fights. However, Eris, hire me someday. Hire me someday, Eris, and we'll be able to do it. Guys, you remember when Cage Warriors and BKFC stopped by the chat and said what's up in our last fights? I love the Goku tattoos. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, merci, Ben. It's good to see you, buddy. Thank you so much for joining. Absolutely love this promotion. Love the French fighters. Love the French fight fans. Tout le monde ici. You're all amazing. Love the zombie walkout. It just reminds me of the Korean zombie. That shit goes hard. I gotta get me some Korean Zombie merch for his next fight. Dun, 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 dun. All right, let me get your predictions for this next fight, folks, as we highlight these fighters. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Vote in the poll question too, if you haven't already. Shane is picking the huge favorite, Sola. Locking it in. It's Dick time in the 6th. Yeah, what's his name? Machine Gun Kelly was just drafted to the Toronto Raptors, ladies and gentlemen. Machine Gun Kelly, the former rapper before Eminem dug his grave, now the auto-tune singer, was just drafted to the Toronto Raptors. Bonjour, Alpha Natik. Bonjour, mon ami. What's the fight I'm most looking forward to on this card? Well, on this card, it's definitely Daguir Imavov against De Freitas. I'm also interested to see, how Efrain Escudero still is going to look at this point in his career. Man, I watched Efrain Escudero when he was on the Ultimate Fighter 8 back in, what was that, like 2007 or some shit? Dude, it is. It's Machine Gun Kelly was just drafted to the Toronto Raptors. Oh, muchas gracias at 2. Thank you so much, buddy. All right, let's highlight these guys quick. Cesar, he is 9-5 in his pro MMA career. Son Goku. 1 KO, TKO, 4 submissions, 4 decisions. He's 0-2 in the UFC. Beat Jonathan Carlos at CTF 4. Jonathan Carlos was a 5-3 guy. He lost in Kobate and Combat Jiu-Jitsu World. In Arena Tour, beat Nicolas De Mastro. And in the UFC, lost to Poto Reyes and Damian Brown. Looking at his opponent, Axel Sola, 5-0 in his pro MMA career. And holy motherfucker, he is...
Oh, my God!
The minus 1,400 favorite. That is insane. He 5-0 in Brave CF. Was he their champion? Oh my goodness. Yeah, he beat a 4-0 guy, 4-0 guy, 1-0, 6-1. Holy shit, this guy's beating some good opponents. And he went, oh my goodness, he went 19-5 as an amateur. Yeah, we're going with the favorite on this one. Sorry, Son Goku. As much as I want to root for you from Paraguay, as much as I want to root for you, I can't, man. I can't. 1,400. That is insane. That is insane. Yeah, sorry, Francisco. Solo's going to take this one. The fight he's just mostly looking forward to is Rosa's Fior, Rosa's favorite fighter of all time. Yeah. Grady was just drafted to the Raptors. I won't type his last name so you don't get demonetized. Again, guys, you're confusing. It's the Machine Gun Kelly. I don't know who you guys are talking about. All right, round 1.
Let's get it on!
Sola is a 2-time Vice World Amateur Champion. Man, yeah, he's got a lot of fight experience. Jake Paul versus Andrew Tate. Who would you like to watch and who wins according to you? I don't want to watch either, and probably Tate. I mean, is it just boxing or kickboxing? If it's just boxing, I mean, Jake has a puncher's chance. If it's kickboxing or MMA, Tate's probably going to win. That's awesome. I can say Dick, can I? We'll find out. 1 minute into this fight here. We'll get back to the play-by-play. 4 minutes on the clock. Round 1 of 3, ladies and gentlemen. Sola in the red corner. Son Goku in the blue. Right hand by Son Goku. But Shane, I appreciate you looking out for me, buddy. Oh, and he clipped him with that left, did Sola. Dude, Sola is long. Sola is tall. Sola looks so calm, cool, collected right now. But again, Son Goku with the elite tattoos. And Arzamendia bleeding above his left eye and a high kick attempt. He's taunting Sola. He's going, let's go, let's go, let's go. It means YouTube takes away my revenue. Monetized means you can make money off something. Demonetized is just taken away. The demonetized project. Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it. I had to take away the If You Wanna song because though I paid for that shit, YouTube keeps demonetizing whatever video I play it in, so. Oh, and a nice back take by Arzamendia. This might be a big upset. Man, you got to secure the body triangle. He's got the hooks in. Back take by Baissangour. He's going for the rear naked choke. He's got to secure the body triangle. And the body triangle is secured. 2 minutes and 46 seconds, dude. This might be the upset of the card if he can secure this choke. The body triangle is secure, though. The body triangle is secure. Sola has his back taken. Cesar. Arzamendia looking for the choke here. This could be the biggest upset on the card if he can secure this. Oh my goodness, he's fighting the hands. He's fighting the hands. He's got a lot of time to work and they're nowhere near the cage. This is huge for the Paraguay fighter, Son Goku. Now he's... Oh, and there's a reversal by Sola. Reversal by Sola. Man, Son Goku should have just kept fighting for that instead of trying to reverse into the full mount. Now Sola is in the full guard and just laying down some ground and pound here. 2 minutes and 2 seconds on the clock. Is it? No, it's just there's rules to YouTube. If you break the rules, they break you right back. It is a damn good one. It's one of my favorites. Halo by Beyonce, though. A la Mike Perry was legendary. Because he wanted the Halo theme song from the game, you know, the oh shit. But instead they played Beyonce. And you guys all know about Rory McDonald's walkout music story, right? Let me know. If you know, you know. But let me know. Because that's a fun story. What's up? What's up, Kevin? Barale? Is that how you say your name? Barale Kevin? What's up? What's going on, buddy? 1 minute left in this first round, folks. Modified half guard side control here by Sola. I'm watching it on UFC Fight Pass, buddy. And the site I usually use doesn't show Eris, unfortunately. Oh, going for Kimura. Going for Kimura. Oh. He's got to stretch. He's got to stretch it out a bit. And no, doesn't get it. And a back take again by Son Goku. Son Goku now gets the takedown for what it's worth, but cannot keep Sola on the ground. I pick up Sola. Sorry, Kevin, I don't have a stream for you, buddy. I'm watching on UFC Fight Pass, and the site that I have, the site that I've heard of that shows other ones, doesn't show Eris, unfortunately. Vote in the poll question while you're here, guys. I'm in North America, and I'm watching the whole event on UFC Fight Pass. We are past the prelims now. It might be Canal Plus in Paris, in France. In North America, you can watch the whole thing on UFC Fight Pass, buddy. Wow. All right, well, first round completed there, and you know what? Son Goku over here is putting up a good fight, man. For being the plus 800 underdog, it's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad. Again, Kevin, some of our French fans and French friends in the live chat right now, they're watching on Canal Plus. They might have a spot where you can watch it, but here in North America, the whole Eris event, prelims all the way to the whole entire event, prelims and main card are on UFC Fight Pass. I can't speak on behalf of those in Paris, though. No problem, buddy. No problem. Sorry, I have a spot for the big promotions. Unfortunately, some of these other sites here in North America, they don't even know Eris exists. We know Eris exists, though. So many celebrities also in the Eris crowd, and they have that in every fight. And what I like about it is Fernando Lopez probably hooks them up so they can get more publicity. Like, oh, this famous French footballer's at this event, or this comedian, this rapper, you know what I mean? Raises the profile of the promotion.
Let's get it on!
Round 2, ladies and gentlemen. And a little bit of a slower start here. Stalking Son Goku. Oh, and a nice left hand by Sola. Drops Son Goku. I'm just going to keep calling him that because of his tattoos. And another few hands here. Trying to employ the head movement to get out of this one. God damn it, Sola. I hate when they do this. I hate when they do this. It's like you have him up against the cage. You are landing shots. He is rocked. Why are you going for the takedown? Why are you going? I guess he's a young fighter. I guess he's a prospect, is Sola. But come on, man. And he just throws Arzamendia off of him. There we go. Now they separate. I never get that. When the guy's almost down and out and you go for the takedown. That's some Kevin Gastelum shit, dude. Kevin Gastelum. Like, he might have been able to finish Israel Adesanya if he didn't go for that takedown in that exchange, right? Did the same thing there. Almost had him down and out and then went for a takedown. Not good IQ. Not good IQ. 3 minutes and 48 seconds. Surprised Bilal isn't here. Probably didn't want to fly to Paris. Or he's that brave. Just imagine MMA in the next Olympic Games. Dude, I would love that. I mean, judo's there. Karate's been there. Has jiu-jitsu ever been in the Olympics? Or they... Oh, and a beautiful 1-2 by Sola again. And like, I don't get it. Sola lands beautiful shots and then just trying to go for the takedown. What the fuck are you doing, dude? You're piecing this guy up on the feet. Going for a slam takedown and he gets it. But now what? To lay in his rubber guard? Cesar coming Paris with motivation, not a simple journeyman. No, he respect him. He's got a nasty cut under his right eye too, and he's coming in to fight, man. Respect. The French fans love Bilal. MMA in the Olympics would mainly be UFC champs. I don't have a problem with that. I don't think it would ever happen, though. I don't think it would ever happen. As much as I want to see it. I would rather see a World Cup or like a big tournament where every promotion sends their best fighters or every country sends their best fighters. Bob's French, by the way. Bob's a French fan, and he said nobody loves Bilal. JL does, so just be careful. 2 minutes and 14 seconds left. See, I'm not on an island, Jay, and I give him more respect than the average person. Back control here. As he tries to get back up to his feet is Arzamendia. Back up to his feet, but bleeding from that right side. I mean, this guy's tough as nails, man. High kick by Sola. I feel like Sola's playing with his food a little bit too much here, though. Just end the fight, buddy. Like, he's had his guy rocked a couple times now, and he goes for the takedown. Like, I don't get it. I don't get it. High kick again by Sola. Sola looks like he's breathing heavily here. Sola dropping his... I mean, maybe he's getting a little too confident. That's spinning. That's cheeky. Spinning back fist, but nowhere to land. 1 minute and 22 seconds left on the clock here. Nice straight left. And a 1-2. Knocks him down. Finish it. Finish it. Rolling is Son Goku. Again, the lack of finishing awareness by this Sola guy blows my mind. He, like... That blew my mind. Why did he not pounce on him there? Instead, he was like, oh, maybe he hesitated to maybe go for a guillotine and he allowed Arzamendia to roll there, roll into the full guard. Yeah, this guy does not have good finishing awareness at all. It's been 3 times in this entire fight that he should have finished his opponent. And it just would have, he just needed to drive in and literally finish the opponent. But no, he's elected to now sit in the guard while Son Goku is still active from his back. This guy just won't go away. He's a minority. He is literally in France. So he's our biggest... he's the only data we have right now, JL. Standing back up. 15 seconds left here. And still trying to walk forward despite being compromised, despite being rocked, despite being bruised and battered, is Arzamendia. Knee by Sola. And oh my God, this Paraguayan fighter is unbelievable, has unbelievable heart, man. Honestly, I'm more impressed with the underdog than I am the favorite here. I feel like the favorite is playing with his food or lacking fight IQ, because the guy has had 3 opportunities to finish this fight and he's refused to. Not only refused to, it's like he goes blank. Oh my God, the fight's about to end. Oh, do I go for a guillotine? Oh, should I finish him? Fucking finish the fight, dude. So a little bit disappointed, to be honest. Axel Sola has all the tools in the world. Clearly, he's the better fighter here. He's been beating up Arzamendia for 2 rounds, but refuses to finish the fight and looks dumbfounded when he has an opportunity. Here it is. Here's this. I think they're showing the replay here. No. Where's that one replay? Yeah, I just don't get it. There, like, it's almost like he went blank. It's like, oh, do I go for the guillotine? Do I pounce and finish this? Yeah, you pounce and finish it, dude. So I'm honestly a little bit disappointed because this rookie, this young guy, he better finish this fight in the 3rd round, dude. JL, I'm from Canada originally, but I moved to the States about 8 months ago. When you're minus 1,400 favorite and play around, it makes the opponent look better. Well, I think it's less playing around and more just bad fight IQ. Sola looks gassed too. Sola, Bouafia, and even Baki have a finish problem. Okay. I thought that in the beginning of in the 1st round. After that 2nd round, I'm more convinced that he just doesn't know how to finish his opponent. Didn't Glover has Yuri rocked almost out and then went for a guillotine? Yes. No, but he didn't even go for it. I mean, yes, that's but it's like I just saw, like, you guys saw that, right? Like I'm not talking out of my ass here. Like, you guys saw that. It's like he fell right in front of him. Instead of just like going for a punch, he like stopped. He was like, what do I do? And he like almost went to like grab the shoulders and then just started pushing. Or checking on that nasty cut under the right eye of Son Goku is the doctor right now. Looks like we will have a 3rd and final round. But anyways, I want to see Sola win this. Best submission, I mean, it depends. What submission are we talking about? What type of KO? I like them both, but Matt Brown style walk-in Muay Thai elbow. I love the elbow KOs. And I love like buggy chokes. I love triangles. I love twisters. I love unique submissions. Round 3 just begun. My apologies, guys.
Let's get it on.
4 minutes and 28 seconds on the clock. Probably not till 2024, dude. Oh, a nice 1-2 by Sola. Or November. Bob, November, December, or in the new year. 4 minutes and 12 seconds on the clock here. Tried to go for that spinning back fist again, was Arzamendia. No problem, Ben. No problem, buddy. High kick attempt by Sola. Arzamendia, man, you can see the skill difference and is night and day between these two guys, but Sola's had opportunity after opportunity to finish this fight, and he just refuses to. He just flat out refuses to finish the fight. Center of the cage. Is Sola, Sola tired too? Man, I love Sola will hit Arzamendia with some big shot, calf kick, whatever, and Arzamendia just like, come on, dude. Come on. He's like inviting him to finish this. A little bit. And now Sola, surprise, surprise, going for a takedown, even though he's pieced this guy up on the feet this entire fight. Okay, takes him down. Modified half guard side control. Potentially going for a choke here. Okay, he's side control right now with Sola. Let's work, buddy. Let's work. Sola in side control with 3 minutes left on the clock. Dash, what's going on, Dash? I liked your breakdown of the Nahaye pick last week. Spot on, man. No, I appreciate it, Dash. Appreciate it, buddy. Again, I'm no expert. I just give my honest opinion based on what I see, based on what I read, based on what I hear. I am going to have a UFC prediction video drop later today. Don't worry. Very long injury. Yeah. Well, I think like he tore part of his like shoulder right off the fucking bone. So, I mean, the UFC said a minimum of a year out, right? Again, Dash, thank you so much for the compliment. I appreciate it, buddy. And I posted a Ryzen predictions video and a PFL prediction video, and I have the UFC one dropping later today. I just need to finish editing it. All right, looking for the crucifix. Sola, 2 minutes and 4 seconds on the clock here. He's looking to get into a solid crucifix position to end this. 2 minutes on the clock. Come on, finish him! Finish him! I need the Mortal Kombat. Finish him. Oh, Dash, thank you, buddy. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah. I do think he's in the crucifix position here. He's got to keep moving. Come on, Arzamendia. I mean, these are muffin shots, but here we go. Here's some elbows now, and this could end the fight here soon. Sola continuing to land, and Arzamendia, he can't defend himself. His right arm is trapped. His left arm is trapped, and that is it for the fight, ladies and gentlemen. Well, Sola finally finished the fight. Final good display of respect. Man, from his back, this Son Goku guy, this Paraguay fighter looks like such a beauty. From his back, good fight, bro. Good fight. Even though he's fucking bleeding, just got elbowed in the face. Hey, props to you, man. Props to you. Sola, man. He's got to learn how to finish his opponents. Again, he rocked the Paraguay fighter in the first round. Twice didn't finish him. Second round, had him right there. If he just landed a few more hooks to his head while he was right in front of him, he probably could have finished the fight. Oh, man.
Oh my God!
I mean, he's definitely got the skill. He's definitely a good fighter. That first round was a fucking clinic. He just got to learn how to put it. I think maybe got a little nervous putting his opponent away. But 6-0, still pretty impressive. And again, he went 5-0 in Brave, and he fought really good guys as well. Not cans, you know. When he was 2-0, he fought 4-1 guys, sort of thing, right? 5-0 guys. But yeah, anyways, I honestly don't even think Conor McGregor fights in the UFC ever again. Like, not in 23, probably not in 24. That fight against Chandler, sure shit not happening. So I don't know, man. And you know what? Like, can I blame him? Fighting in the UFC is not how Conor McGregor makes his money anymore, right? So do your thing, Conor. Do your thing. As long as that's not abusing other humans, allegedly. I don't know. It is tough to be impressed after all of that. I'm not impressed with your performance. Hey, that works so perfectly given that we're in France. And yet another fight on this card that doesn't go to decision, folks. Another fight on this card that doesn't go to the decision, and we are going to... is this fight just not happening? These two fights just not happening? Or maybe they were early prelims? I don't know. But we should have this one coming up next year. It's not co-main event, but the featured fight. Again, the fight card has been a little out of whack here, ladies and gentlemen. So once we confirm the next fighters that come out, we'll highlight them. We'll get the ticker back on the screen. But I want to say a big shout out to everyone who's joined us thus far for this event. 2 hours in, Eris 16. Absolutely love this promotion. They're showcasing a ton of prospects on this card. This is the last Eris card of the summer. We'll see Eris 17 back in the fall, but they do want to showcase some prospects here in case the UFC wants to sign a few to feature on the UFC Paris show. What is it? The end of August. I think he will. Shut your mouth, mate. I told you 2 predictions and both right. Hey, I'm going to give you that 100%. You did predict the minus 1400 to win, though. So, hey, I'm impressed because I don't know much about these guys, but just look at the betting odds. This guy was supposed to win. But no, you're right, William. And again, I love how every stream now we're getting new and new people to join our little like community here. And it's amazing, guys. It's amazing. It's cool that like there's a certain chunk of you who joined for Rise and there's a certain chunk of you who joined for UFC. Obviously, we got the French fans here for Eris. We got fucking half of Singapore on our last stream. Guys, over 15,000 views on our last stream. We had like 100 and something, 100 and change, almost 200 in the first couple fights. Kind of went down and averaged out about like 70 people, 60, 70 people throughout the whole stream. So appreciate all of you who joined. That was an amazing event. And if you want to rewatch it, One Friday Fights 22 on YouTube. But a big shout out to Vincent, William, Dash, Bob, JL, Ben. I mean, I'll give everybody, Phony Turks, and everybody in the live chat a shout out at the end of the stream. Don't you worry. And it's cool to see that you guys are actually digging some of the prediction videos because they take like half an hour to 45 minutes to film, another hour to edit, an hour and a half to upload. I mean, it takes a good chunk of time to post them. And that's what was a little discouraging about the first time I did them. I like really made the production quality a lot higher. I used like 2 vlogging cameras for it and everything. And it just took so long to turn around for not many views. So I'm trying to film them a little bit more simple right now. build up, you know, the cadence, and then we'll go back to a little bit more higher production. But anyways, we got another Paraguay fighter in Pedro Colman up against Alioune. How do I pronounce his name? Alioune? Nahaye. Alioune Nahaye. That's how I pronounce his name. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, let's highlight these next two fighters in just a moment's time. Again, big shout out to everyone who's joining us live here on the channel. Vote in the poll question if you haven't already. Like this video. We're trying to get to 30 likes on this video. There's 20 of you watching right now. If all of you like this video right now, we're pretty much to our like goal. Shout out to everyone who joined us for that amazing One Championship event earlier today. And this isn't it, folks. We have 2 more streams today. That is right. We have PFL tonight as well as Ryzen 43. Early morning, very late night for us later. Cannot wait for Ryzen 43. If you want to see my predictions for both the PFL and Ryzen, I have posted them on the channel. My predictions video, full prediction video available for you. Also, right after this stream, hop on there, check out both the PFL and the Ryzen predictions video. Then let me know in the comments who you think, or what do you think of my predictions? Dun, 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 dun. If you notice, ever since I've joined you, you've been gaining more than ever. Just saying, yeah, I mean, Phony Turgeson is clearly the good luck charm here. Phony Turgeson is the catalyst. So thank you, buddy. And again, just a special shout out to you, Phony. Like, since you discovered this channel, you've quite literally been on every single stream. So I cannot thank you enough. Seriously, brother. And it's not like you pop in and out, you know, because if you guys have lives. I'm the fucking psycho here streaming 18 hours straight today. I'm the one who has no friends, no life. I get that. I accept that. I'm a fight junkie. I'm married to this game. The fact that you guys join us for up to I mean, the entire cards in some of these streams, like, again, I cannot thank you enough. You guys make this so much fun. If it wasn't for you guys, you know, it'd be boring here just watching fights alone. So I appreciate it. McGregor isn't even beating Jared Gordon or Pimblett. Alioune is not in his best moment. 2 losses in his last 3 fights. So Cheeto will be actually fighting in the first 3 rounds, or will be doing nothing. I know, dude. I know. Cheeto's gotta adjust his game, man. Yo, Matt, what's going on, Matt? You know what is funny? Charles said he wasn't himself in the Islam fight, and people said it wasn't an excuse. Benil said he wasn't himself in the Charles fight. Now people are saying he has excuses. I mean, it's social media though, man. Like, are we surprised? And again, I see a healthy, for me, they're both on the same level from what I've been seeing anyways. I've been seeing people say Charles had excuses. I've seen people say Benil has excuses. I don't think either of them are excuses. But I believe them. My computer just froze, but I am back. Make it make sense. It doesn't make sense, man. People are fucking crazy. The people who comment on YouTube, like get all angry. Those crazy commenters, the scum of the earth on Twitter. I mean, I don't let them fire me up. I try, and thank you for being cool and interactive. I have a kid and a wife. Yes. So you have that's the thing. I'm single. I got no kids. I barely have a job. Jared subs Gordon. And I'm watching Brave and Eris and you. I'm nuts. I'm a junkie for MMA. I love it, Phony. I love it. What is your prediction for the Backies fight? We'll get there. Although I'm pretty sure that Chamsoudinov is going to win. I mean, Efrain Escudero, almost 40 professional fights. That is insane. Just shy of 40 professional fights. And I've been watching him fight since I was a kid, Efrain Escudero. I saw him compete on season 8 of The Ultimate Fighter. Bader was on that season, but it was Nogueira versus Frank Mir. That is an excuse, but Charles is better on that night. Intermittently sleeping of the burn. Oof. You will have both in the future, boss. I appreciate it, buddy. I appreciate it. Shout out to Dad. I mean, Dash, you're far too kind, man. You're far too kind. All right, guys, let's highlight these next 2 fighters. This is awesome, by the way. Great crowd here for Eris, as always. Great crowd for One Championship. I imagine PFL is going to be buzzing as well. I'm starting to sweat here, despite the AC running wild. I'm sweating here. I might have to grab another coffee here in a moment, folks. I'm literally going to be drinking. I'll drink a little Suntory whiskey when we hit the main card of Ryzen. We'll toast a little Japanese whiskey for the Japanese. But Shane, I'm picking the favorite for this one. But for the co-main event, we'll go head-to-head. All right, buddy. Sounds good. All right, let's highlight these fighters. We have Alioune I pronounced his name just right moments ago. Nahaye. Nahaye is a minus 400 favorite despite being 2-2 in his last 4 fights. 31 years of age. 7 KO, TKO, 4 submissions, 0 decisions. So he's finished all his fights. I like that. In a 100% fight, he was the champion, and he went 4-2. He went 3-0 in mixed martial arts Grand Prix. He lost his last fight via rear naked choke before then overturned to no contest. And it was against a 9-7 guy. Oof. And then lost to Felipe Maya via. So he loses to rear naked chokes in the first round. I imagine because he got like cracked probably and then choked out. Before then was on a 3-fight win streak in mixed martial arts Grand Prix. Looking at his opponent, plus 300 at Paraguay, Pedro Colman. He is 8-3, 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Lost his last fight, but was on a 4-fight win streak before that. 3 KO, TKO, 0 submissions, 4 decisions, 4-1 in Explosion MMA. He lost in his first fight in the promotion via bar choke in the second round against a 6-1 guy. He lost to Baduyev. Be a 2-3 guy, 4-1. Yeah, this guy's crushed cans on the way up. 5-1 guy. As much as I want to pick the underdog here, because the last Paraguay fighter proved to be an absolute boss, a G, despite losing, he would not stop walking forward. I got to pick the favorite here. Sorry, Shane, for not going head to head on this one. I just can't bring myself to do it. We're going Nahaye, locking it in. I'm picking the favorite for this one. Oh yeah, I already read that. All this fight talk motivates me to do push-ups right now. BRB. Dude, usually when I'm watching MMA or fights and I'm not streaming, I'm either working out or like stretching. I'm doing some action because I just get so pumped. I just get so fucking pumped. All right, round 1, ladies and gentlemen. Let me know your predictions in the live chat. Let's go.
Let's get it all.
Again, for all the new folks on this channel, if you want to get to know myself and the co-creator of the channel a little bit more, we'll always take your questions live here. But you can check out our vlogs if you want to get to know us a little bit more. We peel back the curtain into our lives a little bit more in our vlog series. And yeah, we do a bunch of cool stuff, from beer tastings, fishing videos, tarantula feedings, music content. And then I primarily do MMA commentary and live streams. All this coffee's motivating me. I'm literally going to be caffeined out by tomorrow. Hope I don't crash. 4 minutes and 16 seconds on the clock here. Nahaye threatening with some kicks here, but Colman looking for that counter. And the oblique kick by Nahaye. And Colman tried to send one right back at him. The John Jones kick. Rampage's least favorite kick. Racing him with a flurry of shots and a knee is Nahaye. He's quick with his strikes, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, oblique kick again. I hate watching those. And Colman got caught there as he stepped forward. Now he invites Nahaye back into the fire. Nahaye just a little bit quicker in his striking right now, eh, guys? Outside low kick. Oh, man. Nahaye's just ripping up that lead right leg of Colman, whether it's oblique kicks, that side knee kick, and then kicking the side of it. It's just so nasty. It's so nasty. And some good feints here by Nahaye as well. Colman has no idea where he's coming from. And he has no idea where to hit, as like I said, he's quick on his feet. Oh! And Colman almost went for a level change there. Nahaye with the body kick. And there's that oblique kick again. Stepping. Didn't throw anything, was Colman. I mean, Colman, he doesn't have his timing down. I mean, doing a great job at range is Nahaye early in this fight. 2 minutes and 45 seconds. There's a right hand by Colman. Coleman's got a lot of power. You can see in his frame. Big legs. Big torso. Oh, and there it is. The outside of that lead right leg. That hurt Colman. Hey, good game plan by Nahaye, and it's working so far. Might have to change his stance there, man. All right, checked that leg kick. Did Colman. Nahaye with that kind of modified karate stance. 2 minutes on the clock here. Nice flurry of shots here. Nahaye tag Colman. Nahaye tag Colman. Colman looking for that one backswing. Oh! And Nahaye tag Colman again. He didn't drop him, but he's wobbly. Colman's wobbly. Colman threw an outside low kick. Caught it. Was Nahaye. Nahaye is so damn quick. Nahaye. He's got to find that finish here. Oh, and a high kick by Nahaye. Perfectly timed, but Colman goes, come on. Man, Colman is still wobbly. Colman is still wobbly. Nahaye with that outside low kick again. Oh, I mean, look at the knee of Colman already on that lead right leg. Oh, it's over. It's over. That knee is fucked up. Oh, my goodness. That knee is fucked. Colman waves it off. He got cracked in the knee again and was like, I can't. It is all over. Oh, man. It's just such a terrible injury to watch. Yeah, that right knee is fucked. I mean, good display of respect. I mean, that's the one thing where it's like, I totally imagine like any other like move in a fight other than like a straight eye poke. But like when your game plan is, I'm going to damage my opponent's knee. Again, I'm the psycho who likes soccer kicks and knees to the grounded opponent. So I'm not going to say that I don't like them. For me, that's the toughest thing to watch. When it's like, I know your game plan, you're allowed to do this. It clearly can win you the fight and incapacitate your opponent, but you are taking years off their career doing it, or at least there's a big chance of doing it. So it's just one of those things. You're a fighter though. It is what it is. But man, that I mean, beautiful game plan, beautiful execution. And you know what? Pedro Colman, he's just he can't go anymore. He even said, like, I'm done. Like, I can't keep taking shots to that knee, man. Great win there. Great win by Nahaye. Ooh, my roommate's cooking something good, man. It smells damn good. Oh, Abdul's in the house. Dude, he's such a good fighter. One of the best comebacks I've ever seen in a title fight. Getting his ass... I shouldn't say his ass kicked, but definitely losing the fight and gets that choke with what? How many seconds left in the 5th round? That was amazing. Now it smells like popcorn. Interesting combo. All right, next we have the co-main event of the evening. Fighters being announced in the center of the ring, and oh, look at wincing in pain is Colman. So that's another finish. What we haven't gone to the judges' scorecards at all throughout this event. We have not gone to the judges' scorecards once. All finishes here, all finishes. Good display of respect. Oh, Colman can't even stand, and he's given props to Nahaye. Wait, what the heck just happened here? Sorry, one sec. I'm just updating the ticker on the bottom of the screen. All right, being interviewed in the center of the cage is Nahaye right now. We have Colman event coming up next here, folks. Wow. Man, what a fun card so far. What for regional MMA, for guys who are, you know, fairly new to the sport, for a country that just legalized the sport. I mean, I absolutely love this promotion, and I absolutely love the live chat. Thank you all so much for chiming in. You all are amazing. I appreciate every single one of you. We will highlight the co-main event here in just a moment, but I think before that, we're going to take a quick break. I'm going to grab some more coffee. On the other side, we will be back to break down the next fight here in the co-main event of the evening. I'll give my prediction. I want to hear yours. We're trying to get to 30 likes on this video, folks, so smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications so you never miss an upload, so you never miss a live stream. Speaking of live streams, we have PFL coming up later this evening, as well as Ryzen 43 later tonight. Is it Muton or Mutton? I feel like my father listening to the game on the radio. Thanks for the commentary, man. Can't wait for Baki. Oh, man. That's making me feel old because I still listen to sports on the radio every now and then. Appreciate it, man. That is a compliment because my original background was radio. I just love sports radio. I empathize with your father when I listen to that shit, and I appreciate you, buddy. I appreciate you. Cannot wait for the main event. Also, I do think Baki makes quick work of Efrain Escudero. Efrain Escudero, he's just long in the tooth, man. When he was a prominent fighter in the UFC, he was damn good. He was damn good. And again, it's so funny. This is the irony of this beautiful sport. I literally just finished watching The Ultimate Fighter Season 8 that he was on. And I say watching, I have it on the background while I'm like editing and doing work. But Efrain Escudero was on that season. And there was some like jiu-jitsu guy who was under BJ Penn who's talking so much shit to him. And Efrain Escudero submits him in one of those tournament fights. That was awesome. Again, Mutton, thank you so much for the compliment, buddy. I appreciate you. Quick break. On the other side, we will be back to break down the co-main event of the evening. Daguir Imavov against Geraldo de Freitas. France/Russia versus Brazil. On the other side, like and subscribe. Do not go anywhere. We will be back after this quick break live here on the City Life Project YouTube channel. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Are back live here on the City Light Project YouTube channel. Co-main event of the evening. We'll fade this music out here, folks. Thanks for sticking around throughout that break. Had to steal a little bit of popcorn there from my roommate upstairs. He's working the late night shift at the bar, so he's lounging today. He's watching The Office too, which I always get a kick out of. Awesome show. All right, as the fighters make their walk to the cage, we will highlight them quickly. We have Daguir Imavov against Geraldo de Freitas. 14-3-1 is the record of Imavov. He's on 2-fight win streak. He is 4-1 in his last 5 fights. Minus 220. He is the favorite. He 3 KO TKO. He's fighting out of the MMA factory. 3 KO TKO, 2 submissions, 9 decisions. He fought in FEN, which is a good promotion. 2 wins, 1 loss. He also fighting Marku Challenge, 2 wins and 1 draw. He last fought in Aris FC 2 last year, where he beat an 8-6 guy, meh, via unanimous decision, even more meh. He beat Alexander Dobrody via first round submission. The guy was 3-2. He lost to Mateusz Rebecki. Attaboy, Mateusz Rebecki in the UFC right now. He's fighting this weekend. Okay, beaten 8-3 guys, 16-5 guys. It's like, it looks like he's fought better guys in the earlier part of his career, and he's been fighting cans as of late, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, what the fuck? What a weird development. I mean, as far as just looking at the records, he fought seemingly more challenging guys in the earlier part of his career. What a name. Uapeka Venikanen. That guy is Finnish as fuck. Yeah, but then look at this, like 8-3. I mean, Mateusz Rebecki's pretty good at 8-1, 3-2 French Fighting Championship, 8-6. I don't know. That's a little concerning. Geraldo de Freitas, though, 14-6-0. He is 3-2 in his last 5 fights. He is also on a 2-fight win streak, plus 180 underdog, 31 years of age, fighting out of Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. Shudo champion. Okay. Training out of Nova Uno. That was there's a lot of fighters that come out of that gym. Jose Aldo being probably the most notable. Both of them are 31 years of age. 4 KO TKO, 8 submissions, 3 decisions, 1-2 in the UFC, 4-1 in Shudo Brazil, where he's a champion, and 2-1 in Jungle Fights. All great promotions, obviously. Rear naked choke against a 5-2 guy in his last fight. Beat a 3-1 guy in Shudo via armbar. Lost to 19-6, 13. And 3, beat an 8-0 guy in the UFC. Felipe Colares. Oh, nice. Rafael Hudson and Shudo. I mean, a better resume, honestly. A better resume, more experience. I'm going with the underdog, Shane. Gravedigger Jones, I'm going with your rule. I mean, again, just looking at his recent fights, I'm not as impressed with Imavov as I thought I would be, just doing a quick glance. De Freitas, and this is the rule, right, guys? If you're unsure about the opponent, go with the Brazilian. That's Gravedigger Jones' rule, and I'm taking it. Shane, we're going head-to-head. I'm going with the underdog. Plus 180, I'm going with the Spartan De Freitas. This could bite me in the ass, folks. Let me know your prediction in the live chat. Daguir wants to join his little bro in the UFC. Oh, this is Imavov's older brother? He stops his career a long time. I just figured there's a lot of Imavovs out there. Oh yeah, there he is. Nasruddin is in his corner. So this is Imavov's brother. Nasruddin Imavov's brother. I should have known. Locking it in for Diego. Shane's got the favorite. God, now I'm scared. Now this is Nasruddin's brother. Goddamn, good, goddamn, bro. Happy to see you all day today. That is awesome. Hell yeah, Diego. I'm glad that you're going to be joining us all day too. That is also awesome. All right, round 1 is upon us, folks. Co-main event of the evening. Let's get it on.
Let's get it on.
Brazil versus Russia/France. All right, they touch gloves. Let's get it on. Inside low kick by De Freitas. I could go for some De Frites right now. Frites is fries in French, right? Oh, a nice right hand by De Freitas. Outside low kick by De Freitas. Imavov, taller and rangier. I mean, he is Nasruddin's brother. Nasruddin is a beast. Overhand right by De Freitas to set up the grappling here. Another left in the clinch. De Freitas pushing Imavov up against the cage. Yes, he was. Ooh, a nice left hand by De Freitas. I mean, this is as far as having, favorites and underdogs, this is the closest I think we've seen as far as the odds. Nice left hand by De Freitas. Whoever bet on that first heavyweight fight, though, I mean, you won some money. the underdog winning in the first 10 seconds. Nice left hand in the clinch again by Freitas. Freitas looking good early here. He's got 8 submissions on his career, so he has no problem taking this fight to the ground. Well balanced and some UFC experience as well. Champion in Shooto Brazil, no shame in that. Obviously. I don't know why I said no shame in that. 3 minutes and 26 seconds. I can't believe it's 3 o'clock today. We've been streaming since 7:30 in the morning, and we're going all night, baby. At least we'll have a little bit of buffer between now and PFL, which is good. I can get that UFC predictions video up for you guys. High kick by Freitas. They separate. Body kick by Freitas. Almost caught by Imavov. They're center of the cage. I love this cage, by the way. It's a huge cage that Aris has. Overhand right by Freitas. Trying to use that straight left jab as Imavov, but Freitas, the way busier fighter so far. The most talented of the family, but I don't know what happened. Oh, okay. You're right. It's Nasruddin Imavov's brother. I just assumed he was another Ov in France. I didn't realize he was like he was. I should have known. I should have known. I'm here all day and night, brother. Let's go. Oh, Imavov just knocked down Freitas, and it is all over. It is all over. Just like that, Imavov in a flash knocked down Freitas. Freitas is arguing that it was an early stoppage. Good display of respect. I mean, that's awesome by Freitas saying, I'm not mad at you, Imavov. This is not your fault. You're the fighter. You did your job. A little bit of an early stoppage potentially. But wow, he's got power. Just Shane, when I was like, oh man, I'm going to win this. I'm going to win our beer bet on the underdog. Just when I thought that Freitas had it in him. Imavov, what power. Limping a little bit. Looks like his leg did get a little pieced up there. Wow. Look at Nasruddin. He's going, I can't believe that just happened, man. Dude, Nasruddin's so much bigger than the other. Look, limping a little bit. Wow. Another finish, guys. We might have a whole card with the finishes. Phony, I know this is obviously not as good as what we watched in regards to One Championship 22. But if this card goes the distance with finishes, I mean, best case Ontario for regional MMA coming off the high that was One Championship 22. I mean, One Championship Friday Fights 22. I mean, yeah, I would say so. He had a boxing career too. Wow, dude. I'm impressed. Like I said, I wasn't impressed with his last few wins, but I'm impressed in this one. Geraldo Freitas is no joke. No joke. Wow, dude. I can't believe that. Another quick finish. It's still very entertaining. Yes, it's been a great day. Absolutely. Again, I love Aris, man. There's only been I've watched all 16. I think we've streamed like 7 out of them. But man, I think there's only been one that's been kind of a stinker. The rest have all like delivered. And again, I go into it being like, okay, this is regional MMA, like temporary expectations, and it always blows my expectations out of the water. So very happy, very excited. And I'm a little sad that Aris is going to be taking a step back for the rest of summer, but that just means we might ramp it up with some ACA, M1, Brave, Octagon, FEN maybe. So we'll throw some other promotions there in the mix while our friends from France take the summer off. All right, main event of the evening, which is actually going to be at a catchweight as well. I cannot believe Efrain Escudero is still fighting, and in Aris of all places. Like, I honestly would have been less surprised to see him at Ryzen. Or what do you think, Imavov? You think he's going to be on the next UFC card, guys? Do you think, mon petit frère, do you think Imavov will be on the UFC prelims when they're in Paris, was it the end of the summer? I think he will. I think he will. All right. Main event next. Oh, he said he wants to fight for the belt very soon. Well, shit, bro. What if the UFC throws you a one-night deal? We gotta do more airs for sure. Yeah, I've done quite a few. It's tough on Friday. Sometimes there's just other promotions that get priority. Sometimes I'm working. They've taken a month off too, right? But no, as soon as the Air 17 pops up, we'll do that one as well. Imavov brothers versus Bonfim brothers, dude. Are the Bonfim brothers Brazilian? I'm pretty sure the Bonfim brothers are Brazilian. Actually, maybe they aren't. Are they Brazilian? Why am I looking at Bonfim brothers? I just look up one of them. Okay, yeah, they're Brazilian. I was like, what else could they be? ACA is a great promotion, which is coming back next week. Heroics, no one's showing it, buddy. No one's showing it, unfortunately. The main sites that we got that our chat has, no one's showing airs because it's too small of a promotion for those big sites. So we're watching Canal Plus and UFC Fight Pass, buddy. Sorry about that. Not sure. I think Baki is the more close to go in Paris on this card. Okay. See, I want your guys' opinion. Because you guys clearly follow these fighters more than I do. Efrain Escudero, he's an old man, dude. That's crazy. Guys, like literally, I watched his fight on the Ultimate Fighter yesterday on Fight Pass. That's crazy. Talk about veteran versus newcomer, folks. Benhad Masad. It is the main event of the evening next. We have Baissangour Chamsoudinov against Efrain Escudero. Let's get into highlighting both these guys. Baki, the prospect. Chamsoudinov, 6-0 in his pro MMA career. He is minus 850 favorites, 21 years of age, fighting at a catch weight of 170. He's out of the MMA factory as well. 2 KO, TKO, 0 submission, 4 decision. He's 3-0 in Eris. 1 unanimous decision against a 9-0 guy. Unanimous decision against a 6-0 guy. When he was 3-0, he fought a 3-1 guy and got a unanimous decision as well. Look, only 2 KOs in his career, but he's been fighting good competition. I mean, look at this. 2 undefeated guys in a row. 2 undefeated guys in a row. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Let's take a look at his amateur career. Okay, 1 and only amateur. And he's 21 years old. He's fucking ripped to the nines too. Jeez. Efrain Escudero. Thank you for your services, good sir, but this is not going to be a good night for you. Plus 600, huge underdog. 37 years of age, is the Glendale, Arizona native. He also is a former UFC fighter and tough alumni. 32 wins, 16 losses. He is 2-3 in his last 5 fights. However, he is on a 2-fight win streak. Fighting out of the MMA lab. That's where O'Malley. That's where Jared Cannonier and a bunch of other fighters. Benson Henderson all fight out of. 2 KO, TKO, 16 submission, 14 decision. He went 5 wins, 7 losses in the UFC between 2018 and 2016. 2-0 in Bellator between 2011 and 2013. Went to ACA, 2 losses, ACB, 1 loss. So he's fought all over. Went to Budo Sento Championship 11 and Fight Night Champion 6, where he beat a 10-8 guy and a 19-14 guy. Heel hook. Yeah, he loves those heel hooks and those submissions. And then a unanimous decision. Before them was on a 3-fight losing streak. He was on that Liddell versus Ortiz card. What the fuck, bro? Well, he beat Gleason, or he lost to Gleason Tebow. They went to ACA, lost to 14-3 and a 16-6 guy. I feel like Efrain Escudero, I mean, oh, look at him make his walk. Dude, this is so crazy. Like, I remember when he was a young man. Now he's almost 40. That's crazy. Win in PFL. Guillotine choke for Efrain Escudero. Lux. I mean, the guy's still humming and getting decent wins. I mean, this guy, fuck this guy, but 21-6, whatever. Being 8-0 guy. He's still got a little some. He's still got a little gas left in his tank. If he went over to Ryzen after this, shit, he probably beat some of their fighters, whether it's at lightweight or welterweight. Shit, or even a catchweight at 170. I mean, I just don't think he has the explosiveness, the gas tank, and just the speed that he once had. I mean, if this goes to the ground, though, if his ankles are exposed, he is very good with the leg locks, is Efrain Escudero. He's good with the knee bars, but I think Baki's been fighting good fighters his whole career. Efrain Escudero is obviously it's obviously a stepping stone going up against a veteran who is still getting wins in decent promotions against decent fighters. I just think this guy's going to be too much for him. I think Chamsoudinov is going to win this one. Now, is it going to be a finish? We'll see. We'll see. I kind of hope it's a finish just so this card can go straight with the finishes. But we shall see. We shall see. Shane has Baki as well, locking it in. But have a brother in the organization can help. Yep. Vincent, hello again. Well, Baki will smash your boy. Sosa. Sorry about that, Sosa. 21 is crazy. Augen won rear naked choke second round. I'm going to write it for you. I agree with Bob. Baki is more likely to fight in Paris than Nasruddin Imavov brother. Do you think they're hurting for fighters to fill out that prelims, though? I think they're going to go be like Bellator, and like when Bellator goes to Italy, like when Bellator goes to Rome, and they just load up a bunch of Italian regional fighters who don't necessarily do too well, but they got them there anyways. Escudero is not well prepared and motivated like the two Paraguay guys. No, I agree with that. But what I will say is, like, it's not like he's been going on massive losing streaks towards the end of his career. Like, he's actually, like, he got a win in PFL, he got a win here and there, at least competed in ACA. Ryzen 43 is stacked over 17 bouts. It's gonna be a long night. Can't wait. Yeah, Ryzen stream, guys, is probably gonna go like 7 to 8 hours. Jake Newbie, we don't, buddy. All the main sites, they don't even know Eris exists, right? So like they're not streaming the small regional shows, buddy. So unfortunately, I don't have a link. You can ask the chat again. I don't think anyone has a link here. We're watching right now on UFC Fight Pass and Canal Plus, buddy. Sorry about that, Jake. Again, some of the bigger shows, you come ask me again, I can probably give you a little some. But I mean, the regional shows, man, let's be honest, the big sites, like, they don't care about the regional shows. This has been a great card. There's been great finishes. Dude, I love Eris. Every time we stream Eris, I'm always buzzing at the beginning and buzzing throughout, and I'm buzzing at the end. And shout out to almost 40 people watching us right now. You guys are amazing. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. We do live play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction with all you amazing folks in the live chat. Yenke, what's going on, Yenke? Baki has a judo background. I don't think he has a solid wrestling grappling background. I think he really started when doing MMA, but he's a savage on the ground nonetheless. It's amazing. Yenke, thank you so much for commenting. Thank you so much for joining us here. And thank you so much for a little bit of background on that fighter. Again, maybe a young Efrain Escudero could have given this guy a little bit more of a challenge, but I just think, he's a little too long in the tooth now. And I just don't think he's going to be as explosive as Baki. Baki should win. It's a beast, but anything can happen in MMA. Absolutely. Sola won by TKO in round 3, right? Yes, sir, he did. It took him long enough. He could have won by TKO in the first round. He could have won by TKO in the second round, but he took his sweet ass time. All right. Main event of the evening. I want to say a big shout out to everybody who has joined us throughout this live stream. At the end of this fight, before we hang up the gloves, before we move on to the PFL, I will go through the live chat and I will thank every single one of you. I'll give every single one of you a shout out. Thank you so much for giving me a little bit of your time, commenting, subscribing, liking. There's 42 of you liking right now, and our like goal is 30 likes on the video. If all 42 of you smash that like button right now, we will surpass our like goal.
Exactly that.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
All right, being announced in the center of the cage are both these fighters. Baki Best. Edward Replay. Oh, do you hear the chants? Baki, Baki, Baki. What's up, Edward Replay? Thank you so much for joining. Vote in the poll question, too, guys. Round 1. Not a title fight, so slated for 3 rounds.
Let's get it on.
Let's get it on. Main event of the evening. Shout out to everyone. Eris FC 16 final fight on the card. Les Français et les autres aussi. Yes, like this video. Tout le monde. Français et les autres. And Efrain Escudero trying to go for a leg kick here. Escudero in the blue corner. Baki in the red. I'll get to your comment here in just a moment, buddy. I don't want to miss anything in this fight. Nice right hand by Baki, but we'll get right back to your comment here in a sec. Escudero staying in the pocket here. The crowd chanting, Baki, Baki, Baki. 4 minutes and 10 seconds on the clock. Nice right hand by Baki. Nice body kick. Oh, low. Efrain Escudero saying that was low. The ref didn't see it, so Baki goes in for the kill. Nice left hand by Baki. Again, it happened so fast. I thought it was just a low kick. Oh, a nice 1-2 by Baki. And he throws Efrain Escudero to the ground. Efrain Escudero inviting Baki into the guard. Baki saying, come back up. Do you guys think that if Baki wins, he's most likely to get the UFC or into an organization like Bellator? We were talking about if he wins this, he's probably going to be on the UFC Paris card in a couple months. Efrain Escudero got tagged by 2 big shots. Efrain Escudero going for the level change. Doesn't get it. Nice straight left jab by Baki. Baki's got beautiful quick hands, ladies and gentlemen. So Yenke, yeah. The chat has been talking about, out of everyone on this card, even over Imavov, he probably has the best chance if he wins this to make that UFC Paris card. Beautiful step in left, and he pushes Efrain Escudero to the ground. So far in the stand-up, Baki's absolutely beating up Escudero here. Left in the clinch, and a throw down. And again, Escudero's going down a little easy. He wants Baki to enter the guard. Back up to his feet here. Efrain Escudero walked him with a straight left jab. Straight left by Baki. Man, he hits hard even with the jab. Again, I'll get back to you guys' comments between rounds. If we even get to the next round here. Baki's lighting him up with another left hand. Efrain Escudero dodges that right and easily taken to the ground by Baki. Nice trip takedown. Efrain Escudero now getting beaten up a little bit on the ground. And neck crank. Neck crank. Left hook in here. He's going for the neck crank. Efrain Escudero turns into him. Now modified half guard. Guard is not closed yet, but he is in the full guard of Efrain Escudero. And right back up to his feet. Smart man. Smart man. Very smart by Baki here to invite Efrain Escudero back up to his feet. Escudero with those 14 submissions. You don't want to be caught in his guard. And it's clear who's the better striker right now. It's clear who's the faster striker. Baki, that straight left jab. I mean, Efrain Escudero, I don't think he's ever been knocked out. Like, just clean. So he's got a decent chin, but he is getting up there in age. Baki mustn't overfocus on finishing his opponent. Beautiful throwdown again. Just proves capable of, because submission is never very far with Escudero. Baki want only UFC. He said in his last interview that PFL is a nursing home. Oh my God.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
That's hilarious. And Escudero, he wants us on the ground, man. He wants us on the ground. 1 minute and 9 seconds here in this first round. Worldwide ranking, Baki number 357, Efrain Escudero number 138, but Baki will probably win. Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, Efrain Escudero, just more fights in his career too, right? Way more fights. Almost 50 fights for Efrain Escudero. Yeah, I've been watching this guy fight since I was watching UFC religiously as a kid. He was on season 8 of The Ultimate Fighter on, I believe, Nogueira's team. Inside low kick. 36 seconds left. And that one guy who got wasted with Junie Browning was like talking so much shit to him and he ended up beating him. Oh, liver shot. That hurt Escudero. That hurt Escudero. Escudero, he's a tough motherfucker. He didn't go down with him. You can tell his liver's hurt. He's hurt. Efrain Escudero, 20 seconds left in this first round. And he's covering up. High kick attempt by Baki. Baki laying left shots here. Efrain Escudero recovered enough to step forward. Looking to survive the final 10 seconds of this, but Baki throwing some bombs here. Final 5 seconds of this first round. Man, Escudero took a body shot there. Must have not hit the liver. It looked because he went so hard there, and I thought, and he's covering. I was like, oh man, did he just take one right in the liver and he's still going? But looks like he just got gut punched there. A tough motherfucker that he is. Continued on to the second round. Round 2 is upon us, folks. Let me know your thoughts in the live chat. Let me know your thoughts on this fight and this event thus far. 100% French wins if Baki wins. Let's go, baby. That first fight, though, guys, that first fight, I'm sorry, that was hilarious. I know it was... Oh, no, it won't be 100%, dude. Silva lost. Jofi Holton knocked him out, so it won't be 100% French win. Kenzo Sora Silva got knocked out 10 seconds in the first round. Baki, Virgil Augen, Parnasse, we're all going to see them at the top of the UFC. Virgil, I like him because he's not... He wrestles, but he's active in his wrestling. Yeah, the French heavyweight lost, but he was the favorite too. He lost 10 seconds into the first round. I was going to say it. I thought the other guy was English, which he was. Anyways, round 2 coming up.
Let's get it all.
Like and subscribe if you haven't already, folks. There's 50 of you watching. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much. Like this video. Smash that like button if you haven't already. Like play-by-play commentary, reaction, and interaction. We got more live streams tonight. PFL and Ryzen 43. 4 minutes and 45 seconds on the clock here. Stalking Efrain Escudero is Baki right now. And a nice step-in left hook by Baki. Again, Baki in the red corner. Escudero in the blue. No problem, buddy. No problem. What is up, Vasco? Baki makes his entrance with a Roman head shield. I missed that entrance by Baki, but I know the Brazilian before him did. The guy against Imavov. What's going on, Vasco? It's good to see you, my man. Baki stalking Escudero here. Escudero's backs up against the cage. That straight left jab of Baki is just piecing up Escudero. You can see on the right side of his face, and he's starting to bleed from his nose. Kick to the body by Baki. Dude, Baki's good. He's cool, collected. He's explosive. Oh, another right hand. And Escudero's got a hell of a chin, which is why he's taking these shots. Not many guys were able to withstand the power of those swinging hooks. Ooh, Escudero just gets out of the way of a big swinging right hand by Chamsoudinov. Straight left jab again. Escudero's nose is getting pieced up, ladies and gentlemen. Right hand by Chamsoudinov. He's just so quick. He's so quick. Baki is so quick with his striking. Can he be the first one to knock out Escudero? What's up, Chaos? Baki, let's go. After Ngannou and gone, Lopez has not found his new big boy. Well, he's got his little stocky boy here. Oh, nice body shot. Yeah, did you hear even the broad says, if Efrain Escudero is going to be knocked out, it's going to be tonight. And he's only 21. What's up, David J? It's good to see you, buddy. Incredible. I love this prospect, man. And again, Efrain Escudero, he's older, but he's no joke. He's still active. He's still beating decent guys in different promotions. So this is a good step up in competition. But honestly, we went over the young prospect. At 21 years old, he's beaten some solid guys. He's in half guard right now, trying to set up a crucifix. Half guard right now, trying to set up a crucifix on Efrain Escudero, but Efrain Escudero is an incredible grappler, and he reverses this one. Now looking for potentially a guillotine. Oh, see, we need the global rule set. We need the global rule set so we can get kneed in the face here. I hate that we don't have the global rule set. I mean, look at some of the guys that he's beaten, man. 6-0, 9-0 in his last 2 fights. That's unbelievable. Looking to take the back right here is Chamsoudinov trying to get that neck. He doesn't have the full back take. Doesn't have any hooks in or anything like that. Looking to mount it now. Trying to soften up Escudero here to get that choke in, but these guys are so slippery right now. Both blood and sweat. And maybe a little bit of tears. Oh, and there... Efrain Escudero was fishing for an ankle there. Efrain Escudero, both knees planted on the ground here, back up against the cage, and Chamsoudinov, my apologies, beating him up here. Side control. Maybe a little small for the 170 division UFC. Oh yeah, he'd have to make lightweight. He'd have to fight in 155. He's way too small for 170. Yeah, he would have to fight at lightweight, I imagine. Which he would be like big and stocky for lightweight. He'd look like fucking Sean Shirk up in that muff. Man, Efrain Escudero is just getting beaten up here in control. Look at all the blood on the canvas, dude. This might be, the ref might end it, or he gave Efrain a stern warning here and says, you gotta work. 58 seconds left in the second round. Man, so many unanswered shots here. The ref could end this. 49 seconds. Efrain, at least he's trying to move here, but look at all the shots that he's taking. He's not covering all of them. Like, there's a few here that he's covered up, but... Escudero. Man. I mean, he's taking so many shots here. What do you guys think? You think the ref should end this, or do you think that he's not hitting with enough big shots? 22 seconds left. Oh, and that's it. Just when I said that is it. He was not knocked out, but Baki finishes Efrain Escudero. What a tough son of a bitch is the veteran Efrain Escudero, tough alumni, UFC veteran. He wasn't able to get knocked out, but boom, Baki finished him and beat him up. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow, dude. And again, Efrain Escudero, long in the tooth, towards the end of his career, but this guy's 21. He needs to fight well-rounded guys who maybe are a little bit slower than some of the big competition that he'll face if he enters the UFC, just so he can be like, okay, this guy he's seen it all, and I was able to dominate him. And Efrain Escudero, not a total can at this point in his career. He was on a 2-fight win streak, and he was fighting in decent promotions since his UFC tenure. Wow. Abdul, make the transition to 120 or 155. Yes, please. Baki needs a spectacular finish to get a good chance to be at a UFC Paris. He deserves to be in Paris, and there it is. Boom, Baki. Let's go, Baki. I love you all backing Baki. Look at that cut. Oh, that is a nasty cut, guys. It was right under the eyelid. Damn, Efrain Escudero, nasty cut there on his right eye. The king is back. So what do you guys think? Do you think that he is going to be in UFC Paris? Do you think that performance was enough? I mean, the UFC can promote this. He beat a former UFC fighter, right? Escudero was finished only 2 times in his career, including by Charles Oliveira, and he became the 3rd to do so. Charles Oliveira submitted him, right? Yeah, 2 losses via submission. None coming into this fight by KO or TKO. That is amazing. Even at 37 years old, Efrain Escudero, I mean, that's still a feather in the cap of the young Baki. Come on, vive la France. Hey, shout out to Escudero, man. Like I said, if he has some fight in him, I hope to see Efrain Escudero in Rizin. I really do. I think he'd actually be able to get a couple more wins in Rizin, and Rizin loves gobbling up the old UFC fighters. Il a fait la boule le gas. It's over, buddy. C'est fini. Lol. And I can't show it, buddy. I can't show it. I'm sorry. You can watch it on Canal Plus or UFC Fight Pass. La coupe la maison. Baissangour, Chamsoudinov, and a great display of respect by both of these guys. Efrain Escudero showing respect to the entire camp of his opponent. Il est fini, mon gars. Yeah, none of the big sites, none of the big streaming sites that people sometimes reference, the totally legal ones, none of them are showing Eris, man, unfortunately, because it's an amazing, amazing promotion. Évidemment, je parle gratuitement. Well, I appreciate you. Merci beaucoup, mon ami. He will be in the UFC for sure, says David. All right, we're listening in to see what he says here. Saying thank you to his team. Thank you to the training partner. He said he's a legend of the sport, and I'm incredibly happy to have been able to finish him off. Thanks for your comments. See you soon. Have a good day, man. Thank you so much, Ben. Again, merci beaucoup. Have a great weekend. I will be streaming later PFL and Ryzen, and tomorrow UFC if you want to drop by. UFC champ, bro. UFC Paris ticketing is open today, and hopefully we see this guy on the card. So he's saying he wants the belt in Eris. Oh, he said this fight should have been for the belt. And he's disappointed it's not, or it wasn't. He said his next fight will have to be for the Eris belt. I mean, unless it's in the UFC. So yeah, if not UFC Paris, even if it's just a one-off, just for that event, maybe comes back, wins the belt in Eris, and then gets signed, like... Oh, he seems super humble, too. I like this kid, man. 21 years old? Jeez. Let's go back. You'll be a star in the UFC. Dude, so he said this was an absolute amazing atmosphere. Thank you so much to everyone. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. What a cool, humble kid, man. You can root for him for sure. Can you describe the finish, please? Oh, Vincent, literally, he was on the back. Efrain Escudero, knees on the ground, in kind of not the fetal position, but like covering up kind of like this, knees to the ground. And it was just a minute of just ground and pound. Uppercuts through the guard. It was just a minute of ground and pound, dude. Efrain Escudero's right side was up against the cage. No hooks were in, but Baki had his back and he was just ground and pounding him for about a minute. And then the ref called it. Damn, dude. Merci. Good day, bro. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Have a great day. Of course, Jonathan. Thank you so much for commenting. Baki, let's go. I will do as many Eris events that I can, buddy. I know they're taking a break for the rest of the summer, but join us for more live streams every single weekend. Easy. Easy. Facilement. See you on PFL card, brother. Less than in a little while. Yeah, the PFL card starts soon. We'll be there in a moment. Baki should have fight for the Eris belt tonight, but his opponent asked for a catch weight. Look at Veronica Hardy. She's just like, she's buzzing right now. Look how excited she is. She's buzzing right now. I'm buzzing right now. You all have been buzzing. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to do a quick shout out to everyone who commented in the live chat, and then we'll hang up the gloves until PFL. Shout out to William Yam. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to you, Diego, Jonathan, the Chaos, Bob, Vincent, Diego, XD Lol, Jax Kemp, Ben MC, Mutton, David J. Shout out to all you guys. I said Bob, Vasco. Thank you so much, Vasco. Yen K, Edward, Replay, Shane, one of our exclusive members. Thank you so much for joining. Sosa, Bedad, Hero. Shout out to all of you. Phony Turgeson, thank you so much for joining. I said Diego, Dash. Appreciate you, Josh. JL, one of our exclusive members. Thank you so much for joining. JL. Barrel Kevin, thanks so much for joining. Barrel Kevin. Jay Herbo, thank you so much for joining, buddy. Alpha Natik, Monster, Min Yungi, shout out to you guys. Francisco Ray Duarte, thank you so much for joining. Testib, shout out to you, Testib, appreciate you. Can't read your name, is that Arabic, Turkish? Anyway, shout out to you, Nassar, shout out to you, buddy, thank you so much for joining. TRPZ, appreciate you, buddy. RB, shout to you. Léa Roman, shout out to you, Léa Roman. Tabarnak, Carlis. Shout out to Rod Pope. Shout out to you, Rod Pope. Appreciate you. Shout out to Nason. Shout out to you, Nason. Shout out to MV2s. Shout out to you, MV2s. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to Maurice Mikunas. Shout out to Lucas Zavadasaskas. Sorry about your last name there. Shout out to Charles Barkley. Shout out to Crispy Potato. God, I love this promotion so much, guys. It's amazing. Best regional promotion there is as far as viewing experience, and shit, the fights deliver as well. Shout out to Louise Warhover. Shout out to you, Giannis. Habib, appreciate you joining. Chen Fighting. Shout out to you, Chen Fighting. Shout out to you, JD. Shout out to you to OG Gaming Cartel. Shout out to you, Jefferson Machado. Thank you, everybody. You all are amazing. Partenace, I don't know. Sorry if I mispronounced his name. Is the GOAT. France. Ciao. See you for Ryzen. Yes, Bob. Can't wait to see you. Thanks for the commentary from France. No problem, Seb. Mana, appreciate you for joining. Hope to see you on the next one. Shout out to you, Fadi. Merci beaucoup. Thank you so much for that. It was a real pleasure to discover your channel. Hey, it was a pleasure to have you folks alongside here for the ride. We do these streams every single weekend. Every promotion that we can, guys. Every single promotion that we can. Check out our past videos, vlogs, and live streams so you can get a little custom in what we do here. David J, thank you so much, man. You have a new subscriber. Well, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Thanks for the work, bro. See you soon. Thank you so much. From France, thank you for covering this event. Oh, well, to France. You guys are awesome MMA fans, and it's great to hang out with you guys here in the chat. Allez, Baki, says Julien. Allez, la France. Partenace, how do you say Partenace is so strong, bro. I watched his last fight in Eris, I'm pretty sure. One of the last Eris cards that we streamed, but I'm excited to watch him again, brother. Lien, it's over, buddy. C'est fini. C'est fini, mon ami. Man, I love Veronica Hardy. She is amazing. All right, guys, I will see you for PFL in a couple hours. The link will be up on the channel very, very soon. Be sure to check out our predictions videos for PFL if you haven't already. Ryzen and UFC, which is dropping soon. Like and subscribe, folks, and I will see you on the next live stream. We have PFL and Ryzen next tonight. So 2 more streams tonight, followed by UFC tomorrow. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Shout out to Eris, the best goddamn regional promotion out there. Eris FC 16 in the books. The card went all finishes. That is amazing.
That shit beautiful than a motherfucker.
Amazing. All finishes. All finishes. Saladin. It's over. C'est fini. Tout le monde. C'est fini. Merci beaucoup. Thanks. See you guys on the next one. Eris 17. I will see you on the next one. If you want to join us for PFL later tonight or Ryzen 43 in the morning, we will be streaming those as well. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next live stream. Peace. Salut. Bonjour. I'm out of here.
Yeah.